Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Manchester United Career Mode. We are approaching the end of Season 4. We're approaching the end of Season 4. Whether it's the end of the Career Mode in its entirety is to be discussed. That can be thought about after. You might be thinking, after what? After what? Well, let me tell you. We, ladies and gentlemen, last episode, in the most fucking mental of ways, made it to the Champions League final. So, we have the opportunity to win the biggest prize in the world. That won't happen today. Today, we're just going to finish off the Premier League, and then we're going to get to the Champions League probably tomorrow. We're going to have it as a separate video because it's a Champions League final, and obviously then we can wrap up the season as well. And maybe, just maybe, we go into Season 5 and try a treble again, but I don't know yet. What we do, though, today, is we finish off the Premier League. All we have to do is not mess up. We just need to win, like, 2 games out of the last 4. And the way we've been playing, it's going to be a hard task, because it's been... I tell you, last episode might have been the best and worst episode at the same time. What's up, Izzy? Right on time. Perfect timing. But yeah, I've never had such a fucking emotional roller coaster in one of these episodes before. I've probably said it in the past where it's been a difficult episode to get through. Last episode really, really was. Now, I don't know what to tell you about what happened, really. We started off last episode against Wolves with a win that we should have kind of secured 3-0, but we got a bit complacent. Happens to the best of us. And then that FA Cup semi-final against Chelsea, I still am in disbelief at what happened and how it happened. I don't know how to explain it. We tried to claw our way back in as much as we could. It didn't work, as you can see. Chelsea make the FA Cup final. We aren't going to get our 3rd FA Cup in a row, and we aren't going to get a treble this year. And then, when it was all getting worse already, Inter Milan were like, yeah, let's just batter them. We could not do anything against Inter Milan at San Siro. Following that was a 5-1 loss as well to the team that are right there in the title race. If we'd beaten them, we'd probably secured the title already, but at the same time, losing to them made it a bit more interesting, I suppose, but it wasn't intentional. I just got beat because I played badly. And that was the bad part of the episode, but then you look at this. A 6-0 win at Old Trafford. There was no way it should have been 6-0. I don't care what you say, we shouldn't have won that 6-0. But at the same time, we did, and we've made it, against all odds, to the Champions League final, where in 20 days in the calendar, we will play Bayern Munich. But we're not doing that today, like I said. We're going to leave that for a separate video. It deserves its own spotlight. What we're going to do today is we're going to get through Fulham, Leicester, Brighton, and Burnley. And even if I do manage to get the Premier League wrapped up before the end of these games, even if I do have enough of a points gap that we secure Premier League football or the Premier League title for the 3rd time in a row, I'm still going to play all the games. We'll just give the rotated players a bit of a chance to see out the season. We're going to play all 4 games regardless. But that is where we're at today. So ultimately, we've got Fulham at home. We then have Leicester at home, Brighton away from home, and then Burnley coming back to the Theatre of Dreams. So 3 home games, really. It makes it a big chance that we'll see the Premier League celebration at some point today. But the way we've been playing, like I said, I'm not sure how we're going to do. Brighton are in 10th, Burnley 14th, Fulham 16th, and Leicester in the relegation zone. Any other time, these would be 4 easy wins. But after everything last time out, I don't really know what to tell you. I tried that manager career mode from the player career mode, but it failed. I simmed off 15 seasons of the women's career mode, got only a women's team as an option to manage, and it didn't even last 1 day before I got auto-retired as a manager. Yeah, so I'm guessing you can't do the 30-year thing. I'm guessing it's 15 seasons. I think it's just a limit of 15 seasons, whatever way you do it. So I think if you do a player career mode, and you want to manage as well, you have to retire halfway through, which is silly, really. They should give you another 15 years on top of it, but they don't. And in fact, it should be longer than 15 years anyway, the limit. But it is what it is. Unfortunately, if it doesn't work, then I don't know. There might be a way around, maybe a way around it. I said fuck it and re-downloaded 22, so I still have development plans, but also have access to the J League. Fair enough. Understandable. Could be a fun one. Right, let's take a look at the news then of the past, whatever the fuck. For Jesus Christ, it's gone through a lot. Right, so next step on the title road for Manchester United is a game against lowly Fulham. Anyone crossing their fingers for the underdog? I mean, the underdog could really throw a spanner in the title race, but we have beaten Fulham 7-0 before, so I'm confident. We're going to be playing the main team until we have it, secured on points, and then we'll rotate the team just to give some players either a send off because we might be selling them, or just some game time because they've not had enough this year. That's if we seal it. We might not even seal it at all. I might just mess up so bad that either Arsenal win it or we take it to the last day somehow. I don't know. I don't really know what's going to happen in the next 2.5 hours or so, but all I know is that we're going to try and get this done ASAP, and that way we've got one trophy under the belt. And if we win the Champions League or if we don't win the Champions League, I mean, we've tried. If we don't win the Champions League, obviously, season 5. If we do win the Champions League, then I don't know. I still might do a season 5 just to get the treble, but we can discuss that after the Bayern game. Gyökeres got played a month for April for Arsenal. Roman Bowman, man of the match against Inter Milan, a big part and one of maybe the most key parts of that victory in Manchester at Old Trafford. Bowman scores to put his name on the score sheet for Manchester United in the 6-0 win against Lombardia. I believe he got 2 of the goals. And Manchester United fought back from defeat in the first leg to triumph over Lombardia and reach the UEFA Champions League final. Again, shouldn't have been 6-0, but a mix of the attack actually cooking as they should and Jean Oman deciding to dignify his rating and play like a 92 overall goalkeeper. It was a good day. It was a good day. Manchester United's hopes are hanging by a thread as they take a 4-goal deficit in the second leg tie against Inter. Yep. But you know the story behind that now. We know we're in the Champions League final. So, we're in the Champions League final, but we've still got a Premier League task to overcome here. If we take a look at the all tasks, there's nothing really to do besides just go in and see what we can do. I made Nations Glory team of the best 23 and younger Japanese, Korean, and Chinese players and put them in English League 2. That would be a fun experiment, I'll give you that. It'd be a really good experiment. I've clicked the wrong button here. Right. So this is the table beforehand, just to once again show you before we go in. I think a win would probably be enough, but 2 wins would definitely secure it. Arsenal lost their other game. We've got 2 games in hand and we're 2 points clear. So realistically, we just need some good results against teams that we should be beating. And we are Premier League champions. It should be as easy as 1, 2, 3, but I really don't know which way it's going to go. But Liverpool, we've got Liverpool to thank. I hate to say it. We've got Liverpool to thank. I feel disgusting when I say that, but we do have them to thank. They beat Arsenal to pretty much, and I don't want to say it too early in case it backfires, but pretty much secured a Premier League title for a 3rd season running. But we still have to do the work on our end. We still have to get the job done. So let's go and try and get the job done. Let's see what Fulham. Got Liverpool on the brain. That's a terrible thing to have on the brain. See what Fulham have lining up against us. Seaman in goal. No, not that one. He's been retired for years. Alex Moreno, Sod, I think that's Abdulhamad, I believe his name is, as the fullbacks. Bassi and Romagnoli as the centre backs. So Romagnoli captain in this side. Darun and Kaba as the CDMs. Lovera off the left. Awobi off the right. Andreas Pereira at cam. And Santiago Jimenez at striker. That's an interesting one. I thought he moved to Arsenal. I'm assuming he's transferred from Arsenal to Fulham at some point. Adley, Baranich, Almeida, Doyle, Burge, Tete, and Gregorich all on the bench. 2 wins, 2 draws, and 2 wins, a draw, and 2 losses. A mixed bag of form for Fulham, who are trying to stay above that relegation zone. We're in a mixed form as well, so it really could go either way. And their main marksman is not actually Santiago Jimenez, who doesn't seem to be getting as much game time as his talent suggests. It is Amin Adley, who is a couple of years young. No, he's the same age, same rating. It's hard to pick just one of them, I suppose. But Adley's been doing the business, 9-6 in 30 games, not too bad. Eric Da Silva Moreira, he wasn't even on the bench, so I don't know who he is, but he's doing alright. Awobi with 4 as well. Lovera with 6. It's not, incredible numbers. They do have Pafundi as well, which is a guy we were looking at way back when we were looking around kind of for Baldanzi, that kind of player as well. And Pafundi, now up to an 80 rating. We don't need him now because we've got Tigo Land, who's same rating, same age. But a good shout for Fulham to have, I suppose. and he seems to be getting more games than Pereira as well. So decent all-around team, to be honest. It's beatable, though. Definitely very beatable. So let's go and see what we're going to do. But first, we need to check what they're doing. Counter-attack. So it's going to be counter-attack versus counter-attack. Back and forth action in this one. Santiago Jimenez, a key attacking player if he starts. But if he doesn't, then we also know that Adley is a key attacking player as well. So let's go see what we're going to do. There's probably some tired legs from the European matches. So what we're going to do is Zano Man can stay in after his antics. I'd like to use Yoro again because I'm... excuse me. I love that when a cough sneaks upon you out of nowhere and it, like, you know, makes your eyes water. Give Martinez a rest, although he was really, really good putting Asio in. I think we're going to go on Asio Diamande today. In fact, no, we'll go Delict because he'll start complaining. And honestly, I need him in a good mood because we will be selling him at the end of the season. Anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. Martinez comes in here for Dallo. Again, we're rotating a little bit, but not like going super rotated. We'll go Hjulmand Mainu today. Bruno, yes. Bowman can stay in because he is the man of the moment right now. 10 rating in probably the biggest game of the career mode, so there's no way we're dropping him. Garnacho, obviously, is Garnacho, so that doesn't even really need to be talked about. And you know what? We'll give Xerxes a start. He's not had a start in a while. So this is the team that will set out to face Fulham at Old Trafford and potentially one of the 4 games that will secure the Premier League. Jano Man in goal, Cariolo and Martinez the fullbacks, Inacio and Delit as the centre-backs, Mainu and Hjulmand as the CDMs, Bruno Fernandes, Cam and captain, Garnacho off the left, Bowman off the right, Xerxes at striker. At Old Trafford, ladies and gentlemen, for the first game out of just 4 today, because we're only finishing off the Premier League, and we're going to Champions League tomorrow, hopefully, fingers crossed. At Old Trafford then, it is Manchester United versus Fulham. I had a 62 manager rating because I didn't do anything for youth academy players and never signed actual players, and they hated me loaning out 16 players, but I won the Prem and the FA Cup, beating the Clowns of Chelsea in the semi-finals for a final win against Stoke. You know what? Fair enough. Yeah, that's what I hate about the older games as well. I'm glad that they've added it in FC 25, where the objectives, you can have no sacking if you want, because some of the objectives are so stupid. My GK and my centre-back captain are 74 rated, and everyone else in my starting 11 is 75 rated or better, with my best player being 84 rated Tomiyasu. I was going to say, if you won the Prem with that team, that would have been crazy. But winning the FA Cup from League 2 is insane. Right, well, here we go then. Bear with me. Just put full on charge. Let's get into it. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to give it back to Xerxes. I tried to do the kickoff pass and I'd already done it. Right. I'm not asking for miracles here, boys. I'm just asking for you to play at your best, which I know you can do on a lot of occasions. It could be early here. It could be Cariolo. Boomed, but saved, or sorry, blocked by Saud. Should have called Saud, because I don't think it's the same guy. Scouting has shortlisted all the 19 and younger Japanese, Korean and Chinese players On the off chance any of them break through, they potentially become useful for me. Look at free agents as well, see if any free agents come through. They're ballers. Bowman. Put it in the area to Xerxes, it's not going to make it to the big Dutchman. And now it could be counter-attack season. Cobby! Oh, tried to slide and it didn't slide. Why didn't it slide? I shouted Cobby because I was going to try and slide through him, but it just didn't slide when I pressed the X button, which is always good. I've got a really good home record. I've only lost here once this season. Could not tell you when that was, I just don't remember. It might have been Liverpool, but I'm not 100%. But yeah, I'm really confident. We've got 3 out of our 4, I can't speak. 3 out of the 4 games we have left are at home. So that's why I'm very confident that we should be able to do this with a minimum of fuss. But again, it's me, so minimum of fuss is not a thing. Great tackle on Bowman, to be honest. Tough tackler. Garnacho. Who else? Inside 10 minutes. Alejandro Garnacho puts this 1-0 up. It's a long way back for him to get the golden boot. I don't give a fuck if he gets the golden boot. As long as we win the Premier League title, that is the main concern. Ball through. Garnacho gets a little bit of space, and again, he's going to pounce on that. Here we go then. Good start. Solid start. Oh my god. What are Fulham doing? Try to knock it on one more. It's not really worked out, but Bowman. What are Fulham doing? Oh, I've gone too wide. I shouldn't have taken the shot. Good tackle by Martinez. I mean, it was a foul, but it's still funny. Oh, ref. It happened years ago, mate. I'm going to try and stay as calm as I can today because this is kind of just... We know we've probably got the Premier League. It's just a matter of how many points can we get. And then we can have all the stress in that next time for the Champions League. Kind of just a cool-down episode from the last one. Hopefully, anyway. That's what I'm hoping it is. I'm hoping it won't be any real issues in terms of trying to get our 3rd Champions League in a row. Our Premier League in a row. This is the biggest advantage you've had in the Premier League title race as well, because last 2 have been really close with Chelsea. It's a great ball through to Cadiolo. Tries to float it in towards Xerxes, it's just a bit heavy. Can't win the ball in the midfield, and now it could be a Fulham counter. And it will be a Fulham counter because I've dragged the late opposition. Good tackle Inacio though. I think it was Inacio. Could assume it was Inacio. Bowman has got Bruno there. Now swinging it in. Not quite. Bowman can't get there. And I do love Cadiolo, man, but he's sometimes too attacking and it won't let me bring a player across. And Jimenez is going to score. I can't... It wouldn't let me do the usual thing. I don't know where my other defender is as well, but that's another fucking problem. Main thing there was I wanted to try and grab someone to bring across. I was trying to get an Asio, but it kept switching to Martinez. Of all the career modes I've done with Asian players, I've never got any of them to win a Ballon d'Or, so hopefully they can do it with this career mode. I could have started them in a championship, but they would have gotten relegated, which just sat me because of no Saka not available. Yeah, that would... Yeah, I mean... Your best bet for Ballon d'Or early is Son, obviously, but then from then, I don't know who it would be. And yeah, you'd... what am I trying to do here? Highlight a replay. I just want to see where Delit's gone here, to be honest with you. Ah, he's committed to that, and he's too slow to get back. Right, okay. And net from then on. I tried to be minor, but it didn't work. So I tried to be an Asio, it didn't work. And then I thought my goalkeeper might try and make a save, but that didn't work either. It's 1-1. Like I said, it's not plain sailing. It's never plain sailing at this football club. Then they've got the wind advantage as well. You can see the way the ball's moving a little bit. Not I'm using that as an excuse. It's just an observation. But yeah, it's looking more and more likely that I probably will do season number 5. I don't really want to. But we haven't really done what I wanted to do, which was win a treble. Xerxes, oh, move, man. So we'll probably do a season 5 if I'm being real, but it really depends on how I feel after Champions League final. Bruno, oh, just can't get a shot off. I was going to just twat it from there, but couldn't manage. I just need to stop playing like an idiot, to be honest. Like, my centre-backs, I keep dragging them out. I'm not intentionally doing it. I try to grab a midfielder and it switches to my centre-backs. It's not like my intention to say, alright, Dillet, come walking out. Or, alright, Inacio, just fucking commit yourself. It's not really my plan. My plan is to bring in Miner or Hjulman to come and cover that. And then the ball's already past them. But it's alright. Arno Martinez, good header. Bowman. Oh, he's not going to get there. Is he? Oh, he might. Oh, it's a bit of calamity at the back for Fulham, and Xerxes gets an open net to make it 2-1. What are Fulham doing there? Carlos saying, calm down a little bit, lads, but everyone is hyped. Disaster. Bowman kept the press going. The keeper couldn't get a hold of it, and it's an open net for Joshua Xerxes. Two, 1, Manchester United. And you wouldn't believe it, but it's a 19th Premier League goal for Xerxes. It doesn't feel like he scored that many, but respect to him. Which is going to make the decision all the more harder when I sell either him or Højlund next year. Because there's no way Rashford's going. I don't care if he's 30. He could be 35 and still be here. The way he's been scoring this season. The Rashford redemption arc up front has been a different fucking gravy for us this season. Martinez. Back into Bowman. One more to Xerxes. Blocked. Can't win it with Hjulman. And again, the counter-attacking thing comes against us as well. It might just be a high-scoring affair because of both teams being counter-attacking teams, to be honest. Try to find Xerxes again while he's still on side. I think he's still on, but it's just not falling to him. Cobby twats one. Oh, the deflection nearly. I thought for a moment deflection had wrong-footed Seaman completely. It could have been 3-1. It wasn't, but it could have been. You just have to, you know, put that into perspective. I can't speak a lot sometimes. Garnacho's going to escape Abdul Hamid here. Oh, he tried to. He tried to. But it's going to be a booking here, surely, for Saud Abdul Hamid. Oh, and it's a red card. I don't know about that. I don't know. It's been given as a red. Marco Silva is fuming. That should probably have just been a yellow, but now Garnacho has free reign on that side. That's not what you want. That's not what you want. Garnacho 1-2 with Bruno. Can't quite find his way in. Could be a counter-attack for Fulham on here, but they're now down to 10 men, which makes our job slightly easier, I would say. At least I feel it would. I can't get through with Xerxes. That's the other problem with Xerxes. I think Højlund might get a nod on pace, but I do like all the strikers we've got. Obviously, Rashford's the main one next year. That's not up for debate, the way he's played this year. Xerxes heads it straight at Seaman, and it's going to be away for half-time, I think, now. 2-1 to the good, though. Starting in the English League 2 allows them to go up to +6, which is what Tommy Yasu got, so hopefully they'll never receive relegation. Show in mid-80s when we reach the Prem, as long as dynamic potential allows them to become gods, simulating all of the games but in a unique way. Basically, at the beginning of each month, I mess around with development plans and move players around the reserves and bench depending on ratings in order, with the lowest rated ones being bottom right. Okay, I see what you're doing, I think. Right, we are up at half-time. Not really sure on the performance, to be honest, lads, a bit, but it's enough to put us in the lead, which I guess is okay. It's good enough. Man of the match at the break is Bruno Fernandes with 8.7 and an assist. Bowman again stealing the shot off the right hand side. He gets an assist and 8.4. I can't believe I'm going to sell Kvaratskhelia, but it looks like that's where we're going. It's not because he's bad. I love Kvaratskhelia. It's just because Bowman is Bowman. I want him to be the man next year. Xerxes with a goal and 8.1. Garnacho with a goal and a 7.4. Everyone else has kind of been mid, especially at defence. Just hasn't really been on it. And Oman with a 5.3. They've had one shot on target, put it in, to be fair. But that's more on the defence than it is on Oman, to be honest. Man of the match for them at half-time is Lovera, who's trying to create something with a 7.5. An assist from Iwobi and a 6.8. And a goal from Jimenez and a 6.8 as well. Seaman at the moment, 5 shots, 2 saves, 2 conceded on a 6.1. The maths doesn't add up there. He's made 3 saves, but the game hasn't registered it for some reason. I'm assuming that's because it got deflected and then Seaman grabbed onto the ball. But we're slightly better, and we should be able to see this out now, especially as they're down to 10 men. The match factor like this: 58 to 42 in terms of possession, 8 shots to 1, the one that went in, of course it did, and 1.7 expected goals to 0.3. So we should be able to get a big win, and maybe even the next, in 2 more goals, we'll hit 100 league goals. So maybe that'll happen today as well. I'm not entirely sure, but we're on 98 league goals this season. And again, 2 more would make the magic century. Will it happen today? Don't know. Will it happen at all? I hope so, because we need to win games. I'm more thinking it'll either happen this game or next game, depending on how we go. It was meant to go up to Bowman, and it will go up to Bowman to kick off the second half. 30's Manchester United out the gate. This could become ugly. This could become really, really ugly. I can't lie. That's great play all the way through. And that is a ball and a half from Garnacho. Bruno plays up to Garnacho. It was meant to go to Bowman from Bruno, but it's worked out in the end. And Bowman, first time, puts it past Seaman. And he continues his, well, he's had his breakout season, but this is obviously the season where he becomes the man at Manchester United. If it's not a press conference game, cup game, I do a calendar sim so random players get to play. Second 100% have the best chance at winning the important games and not caring so much about the rest. Not a bad idea. I hate now, I don't know if they did it in FIFA 22 because it's obviously a couple of years ago, but now obviously they just kind of rotate a team. Whatever you do, you could put out a starting team and they will always play all the players. I don't know if they did that in 22. It was meant to go to Xerxes. Okay. Cobby. Oh, why not though? Why not? Confidence oozing out of these players a bit more now. 2-goal cushion. They've had 1 shot all day. In the relegation battle are Fulham. They were in the European battle not long ago, a couple of seasons ago. Now in the relegation battle. I don't think they will go down. I think they're probably safe enough. But it's on for them. Long range effort is way off target from Jimenez as they try to find a way back in. Oh man. Out to Cadiola. Minor. Garnacho, you've not left him in that much space, have you? Oh, you have. Hey, it's going to be ugly. It is going to be ugly, this one. If you're a Fulham fan, look away. Mate, I can't believe Garnacho. Like, I knew he was going to be a star, but this has gone even beyond even what I expected of him. He could just shoot and score from anywhere. The finesse shot plus is so broken, but it's for the right. It's on the correct player for this system. I'd like to get it on Bowman as well, but Bowman's obviously right-footed, so we'd have to move Garnacho, and I don't want to move Garnacho. Kobbie Mainoo. He might just take it on himself here. Why not? Why not? Kobbie Mainoo. Oh, that's why not. He can't shoot. Garnacho had 28 goals. I'm not saying that we won't get the golden boot. I'm saying it's going to be a tall task. I think Gyökeres is on 30 or something already. They put 2 past us when we played Arsenal. So never say never and all that, but it really depends on what happens in these last 3 games. Minor knocks it down. Delit. I don't really want Delit to shoot, to be honest. Nasio. Bruno. Bowman. Oh, great save. Not a lot of highlights today, Dennis Seaman. But done well there to stop the sliding effort from Bowman. Garnacho tries to press. We'll continue to press with Man United here for more goals. We might as well try. We have now got, obviously, the 100, the century of league goals. Meant to kind of maybe, you know, hype that up a bit more, but I didn't really realise, being honest. Of course, it was Alejandro Garnacho with 28 of them this year. Just over a quarter of the league goals coming from the number 7. And we are now on 100. Out of play, unfortunately, by Fulham there. We're going to make a couple of changes because obviously the games are stacking up a bit towards the end of the season. We've got games in hand. And I'm going to... did I not bring Euro? I'm going to give Euro a bit more time because he did really well in the game against Inter. I didn't bring him. I'll put Agarty in for Hjulmand. And Bowman comes out for Cavaradonna, I think. And Land will get game time. I think I'm going to start him for the next one. Don't worry. In for loads of my first season, if they were 64 rated or lower, I loan listed them, loaned out whoever had offers regardless of rating. And rejected all transfer offers. Might as well get, yeah, good point. Might as well get growth on the players while you're in the lower leagues. Few changes there for United. Moreno comes on for, comes off for Baranachea. That's poor from Venasio. Well cleared up by Manuel Ugarte, who has come on for Hjulmand. Also brought on Diamande for Delit and Kvaratskhelia for Bowman. And again, it's not for Kvaratskhelia. It's not because I don't like him. It's not because I don't think he's good, because I do. It's just he deserves more than the bench, really. Because if Bowman's going to start, and he is going to start, they're probably better cashing in. And we've got plenty of backup anyway. It's away by Romagnoli, not fully clear, but it's clear enough. Bruno can't take it up Baranachea, who now looks to go for a run with the ball. Do Fulham have something here? Up, Ana Martinez gets it back, and him and Ugarte, a little bit of a passing play there. But yeah, look at all the space they're leaving open. Look at all the space they're leaving open. We might be losing games 5-1, but we're also winning games 5-1. There's nobody there. Obviously, they've only got a 3 back now. The man down has kind of fucked Fulham, to be honest. I don't know how much more. Might as well just give Xerxes in 90 minutes, to be honest. Taking his opportunities today. We'll give Højlund the next game. And the reason I'm not giving Rashford a game is because he's already secured his starting. Well, yeah, I'll give him a game at some point, maybe, but the reason I'm not giving him a game just now is because he's already secured his starting spot with his team. Xerxes tried it, respect, and he was on as well. Of the bicycle kick, you got to respect it to an extent. Kvaratskhelia saved again. Cariolo keeping Seaman in action. Matter of time surely before it's number 6. Kobe Minu leaves the ball behind, unfortunately. Poor touch. Most of his team anyway is untouchable now. Offside. Could have maybe given him it, ref. I'm not even bothered. Well, ref has to foul, take that. Agorty! You know what? Why not? He's not really got it in his locker, but it's funny. I mean, he's dropping just wide. Cariolo, Garnacho, Bruno, Cardona. They're just not stopping us, and I don't think the game's too easy. I think we're just too good. Well, I mean, I don't think it was really a contest, but since the red card, it's kind of not been at all. Great tackle, Diamande. I'm not going to get the ball though, because I made a great tackle, and I'm not allowed. I think they've had that. I think that one shot is all they've had all game. By the way, I could have probably subbed off Garnacho, but oh, this man is too fucking saucy with it. Here's the Bruno. Oh, I want to give it back. We've got no Cariolo. This is, you know what, this is great. Profundi. Diamande. Oh, he stopped it in his tracks, you fucking bastard. Fair play. Really good bit of play from Profundi, I'll give him that. Kvaratskhelia. Xerxes doesn't really have the pace, and it shows because he can't beat Lopez here. There's not really a need for 6 minutes by the time, is there? I mean, it's game set match already. It has been for a while. This is more what I was hoping against these kind of lower teams. And next season, if we do a next season, which probably will do, let's be real. It could be crazy. Garnacho gets the hat trick. It's unfair. It just isn't fair. I had an idea for Kvaratskhelia. Sell land, move Kavic to Cam, so Kavic and Bowman can both play, and drop Bruno to the bench. He's probably going to start declining soon. It's not a bad idea, but I don't really want to sell land, and I don't really want to lose Bruno as a captain. That's my only kind of... Oh, I mean, they've had a late opportunity. It's not going to matter. It's absolute fucking disaster class in Fulham. 7-1, a Garnacho hat-trick. I think, now I'm not professional, I think we've broken the 100, whatchamacallit, 100 goals. Slightly easy win there, unfortunately for Fulham. They're just not good enough. 3 players on 10s. Take your pick who's the best one. Garnacho with a hat-trick and an assist and a 10 rating. Bruno Fernandes with 2 assists and a 10 rating. And Xerxes with 2 goals and assist and a 10 rating as well. Bowman, goal and assist and a 9.4. Kvaratskhelia came off the bench and cooked as well. He gets an 8.8. Kobe Minor from CDM got an assist and an 8.6. Arno Martinez had a really good game, so did Cariolo. And eventually the defence sort of picked it up, and Oman in the end made a couple of saves. 3 shots, 2 saves, 1 conceded. For Fulham, if you can get a best player, it is Santiago Jimenez, who's got a goal in the 7.6, and the assist coming from Iwobi, who gets 6.3. It's not the first time we've put 7 past Fulham, and it might not be the last. 17 shots, 9 saves, 7 conceded. Dennis Seaman tried his bloody best, but we were just relentless today. Match Fat's looking at him now. 7-1, mate. Next season, we could go invincible if we get the right business done. 23 shots, 23 shots to 6, I should say. 6.3 expected goes to 1.4. It is a dominant display. Just a thought, as Kavicius compared to Maradona a lot, so why not have him cam to make it official? I like the idea behind it. But I am a Bruno man, first and foremost. I don't know. It's something we can think about after the Champions League final. I'm just kind of thinking out loud. Some people are definitely, like, going without, you know, argument. Delit's one of them. And if I could fit Kvaratskhelia in somewhere, that's fine, but Garnacho's my left winger and Bowman's my right winger, so it'd have to be that he either drops to the bench or we try the cam thing, but yeah, that's even it. Nobody's selling Land, get out. Yeah, I'd like to keep Land as a backup. There is always the we could sell Bruno kind of idea, but I really, really don't want to. I really, really don't want to sell Bruno. I think Bruno deserves to be here till the end. I mean, look at that. 9 goals, 18 assists at the age of 33. He's not slowing down, is he? Delit's happy with his run of games. I think we've had this about 16 times or something over 4 seasons, where every time he complains, we give him a game and he's like, yeah, cheers. Even though we give him plenty of games anyway. Sometimes at a detriment of the team. Now, this may be the game where we secure the Premier League title. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go our full main team for this one because, like I said, might be the game where we secure the Premier League. I know I was going to give Højlund the nod in this one, but if it's going to be the game where we are probably securing the Premier League title, I would like to have the starting 11 that really did all the work. That looks pretty nice. I think for the training plans, unless I've forgotten any. I'm just making sure I haven't forgotten any. I got it, yeah. Sometimes they slip under the radar and I won't really pay too much attention. Right, let's advance. Bravo. Is that from Kilmarnock? Respectfully, it might be a wonder kid, but I don't really want Vasco Mendes as well, so we'll just ask for Dosh, please. Loan out loan instead of sell. Never worked, to be fair. He always slots out on loan. He does always seem to struggle on loan, but it really... I don't know. It's difficult. If we beat Leicester today, by the way, Premier League title secured. And we've already broken the 100 league goal barrier as well, which is mad. Yeah, Arsenal would need to win both their last games. We'd need to lose our last 3 if we were to bottle this, but I don't think we're going to bottle this. West Ham up into 3rd. I didn't even clock that. Fair play to them. 69. Fuck's sake. They've secured Champions League football though, so fair play to them. City probably about to as well. It was a really close European race for a bit, but then it's kind of all split. Doesn't really happen. I wouldn't mind. I don't mind loaning Land out, to be honest, but he doesn't. He never seems to perform. So if we are going to loan him out, I'm not saying we are. If we're thinking about loaning him out, it'd have to be to the right club where he would actually get game time. But even now, I don't really know if I want to because he's been cooking for us since he got back. He's had 11 appearances since he came back, and he's gone 7-7, which is pretty good, I will admit. 5-4 in the Premier League in just 5 games. I don't know. I feel like some players are kind of. I don't know. What we could do, and I'm always saying this is a maybe. just a possibility, not definite. We could loan Land out, have Barton in, or I mean, we would just loan Barton out again. But loan Land out, have Barton in, see how that goes as well potentially. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot. There's too many. We've got too many options. For the final Prem game, if the result doesn't matter, try Kvicha at Cam and Bowman right wing for the match. I could. That might, yeah. I mean, it means dropping Bruno. That's the only thing. I don't really want to drop Bruno. There's so many people I want to have in the squad. Why can't you like FIFA? Let me have more than 11 players in my team. Just let me have 12. Let me sneak one more in. Don't have to tell anybody. So many of these players that I'm a big fan of because I don't know. I just really like a lot of them. Yes, let's go then and see what we can do. Hopefully, we can beat Leicester without an issue. And even the game knows. Even the game knows. Let's keep it professional. We know beating Leicester City this week will wrap up the Premier League title with 2 games to spare. So we just need to come out the other side with 3 points. See how Kvicha works at Cam. Yeah, I'll give it a test. I will test that if you remind me, because I'll forget by the end of the end of the season. But yeah, I will test it in the last Premier League game because we should. They're in 18th. They're possibly relegated already. We could probably beat these, get the Premier League title sorted, and then just the last two, we could try different things for the last 2 games. Just try different tactics and that. But yeah, last time we beat him, I think we beat him heavily. We got 7 players in the team of the week. With Arnaud Martinez, Inacio, Garnacho Mino, Fernandez, Bowman, and Xerxes. Fernandez continues to impress. The Man United star leading the season's assist chart in the Premier League. 9 goals, 18 assists. I can't drop him. I can't drop my Bruno boy. He's been a top tier player throughout the 4 seasons. It's going to be difficult to drop him. After a great performance in the match against Fulham, Fernandez is named player of the match. Garnacho scored the last goal of the match and completed his hat-trick to help his team seal a 7-1 win against Fulham. Yeah, Fulham are not very good in this save, and we are, so it kind of helps us. I'm quite glad we've not really got a challenge in terms of teams left, apart from maybe Brighton. Brighton's probably the only challenge. But let's go then, see what we've got to say to the media. They're probably going to ask, well, you could win the Premier League today. For that, though, we've got an offer from Marcelo Bravo that we're going to accept from Kilmarnock, around 1.2 million. And it'll break down because it always does. I don't give a fuck if he's unreliably able to win back possession. Like, he's good. He's fine by me. There is an idea I've got. I think I already showed you guys the idea potentially about left back, but I don't really know if I want to do it. Mine completed 4 passes and accuracy. It's not great, is it really? But he played well otherwise. He got an assist out of those 4 passes, so I mean you can't really complain about it. Otawa has been lighting up recently, causing nightmares for wide defenders. Can Cariolo stop him? Probably. I'd like to think he can. Right then, ladies and gents. We ball, I guess. See what they've got first, actually. Might as well double check. I know that it's probably not going to be a big issue, but we'll check anyway. Everson in goal, Weber and Sugawara as the fullbacks, Wayu and DeBlast as the... Or is that Walu? Is it Walu or Wayu? I can't really tell. I think it's Walu. Well, either way, he's in their defence alongside DeBlast at centre-back. Matondo left mid, Fatawu right mid, Winks and Skip, the CDMs of Winks, captain in the side, Ricard at Cam, Nemeka up top, Elkanus, Archer, Ismail, Fass, Mavadidi, Rosier, and Petkovic on the bench. 2 wins and 3 losses on the last 5. I couldn't tell if it was an I or an L. Alright, I'm blind. You have to remember this. Yeah, so Walu. is the centre back name. But yeah, 2 wins, 3 losses in the last five. I rate my chances of securing Premier League glory today, I'll be honest. Key defensive players, we don't really have any, which is good for us. Key attacking players, the Bast at centre back is a key attacking player, which is, do you know what? Fair enough. He might be good from corners. He might be an aerial threat. Fuck if I know. Fatawu as well, key attacking player. They didn't mention him in the press conference, and they play a tiki-taka style of football, which usually unravels us, but hopefully should be fine because we're against 18th place. Bit of a mixed bag from strikers. Pekovic played one game, but to be fair, he scored in it, so you can't really begrudge that. But Archer's their best goal threat with 8 this season, it looks like. Fatawu's only got 1 in 27, and I'm meant to be scared of him. Okay, right. You're terrifying, pal. That goal assist record, terrifying. Rabbi Matondo scored more in less games. That kind of shows what the fuck is going on there with Fatawu. Well-known Rangers meme, Rabbi Matondo. Yeah, they don't look impressive at all, to be honest. We should be able to do this without an issue. So let's go and get the main team, especially if we're using the main team. Let's go get them all sorted. Let's put the strongest lineup out. And let's secure the dub. And of course, we're only putting the strongest lineup out because we could be lifting the title today. And of course, Bruno will be captaining the side to that title. Any other day, Land probably gets this game, but because it's the Premier League title, I've got to give it to Bruno. Just make sure everyone that I want on the bench as well. Bergval's kind of been... I feel a bit bad for Bergval. Maybe we'll find him alone. He's kind of been forgotten since Ugarte came back from injury. And Bergval was doing alright as well. Maybe we'll give him a couple of games as we see out the season. If we can get it done today, which I'm hoping we can. I'm very concerned if we can't. Oman in goal, Cariolo and Dalot as the fullbacks, Martinez and Delit as the centre-backs, Mainu and Ugarte the CDMs, Fernandez, Cam and captain, Garnacho off the left, Kvaratskhelia off the right, and Rashford at striker. I'm also starting Delit today because it might be his final game at Manchester United. He might as well be involved in the whole procession of the title because he's been good throughout these 4 seasons. It's just this last season he's kind of slowed down a bit and just hasn't felt as good for me. But with potentially winning the Premier League title today on the horizon, at Old Trafford then, ladies and gentlemen, it's Manchester United versus Leicester. Oh no, the referee's Anthony Taylor. It could be over. It really could. We tried. Nah, in all seriousness, we should be fine. Can we do it? I would be very upset if we couldn't, because that means we'll have to leave it till the last day of the season. With all due respect to Leicester, they're in the relegation zone. get into it then. Premier League glory could be 90 minutes away. We kind of knew it was coming for most of this season, let's be real. It was always going to be us and Arsenal. Well, it was us and West Ham for a bit, to be honest. But we were always in the conversation. Now we just have to finish off the job. I'm not writing off Leicester by any means, because I believe earlier in the season they nearly held us to a draw, but I'd like to think that a team that is clear at the top of the table can beat a team that is in the relegation zone. But then again, with my luck with relegation-threatened teams, I'm not... Again, it's just... I need to just not play shit. It's all really on me. But yeah. A win today would secure Premier League glory. A draw would not. A loss obviously wouldn't. It doesn't take a fucking genius. A win would. That's how we get a header on target. Oman looked a little uncomfortable, but I think he always had it covered. This is the earliest we've actually potentially won one of our Premier League titles. The other two have gone down to the final day, I think. Or at least the first one went down to the second to last day, I think. Like, yeah, penultimate day. And then last year's did go down to the final day. We are trying to defend. The ball is just bouncing back to them, but it's really well done. And now look who's on his fucking way. Look who's on his bike. Yeah, good luck, lads. It's already 1-0. Oh, great block to pass. Garnacho getting a bit too confident there for his own good. The corner, he fucking... The fact that we've added more pace to him as well, he just seems really, really unstoppable. Which he already was, but like, we've gone even beyond now. Delay... Oh, no. False to Garnacho. Oh, no, it's false to Garnacho. Great tackle by Thomas. I hope that's not the Thomas I think it is. As in Partey. Yeah, hat-trick against Fulham. Garnacho has not slowed down at all this season. If anything, he's sped up. El Canus. Tackle by Dallo. And bring it away. I don't think it's going to be no 7-1 this one. Somehow, despite being further down the table in Fulham, Leicester seem a bit more tactically, like, ready to go. Oh, Dallo, release the ball. Bruno. Minor. Guardiola. Garnacho. Rashi. Is that going to be the goal that puts us to the Premier League title? It's really well worked all the way through. Rashford holds his line really well. Slides it into the bottom left. And the man that I did not expect to be my starting striker for a Champions League final puts us 1-0 up. There's been a lot of stories within this career mode, but I think one of the biggest success ones is moving this man to striker. I brought it up many a time, and I'll bring it up again. We tried putting him to striker for a couple of games in like season 2, I think it was, and he just didn't suit it. He just didn't do well. But then we tried it again, just because Højlund was injured this season. And what a difference it's made. Not only is he taken Højlund's place, he's taken Xerxes' place as well. I think it will probably be Højlund that makes the move out of the club. Unless something... I mean, I do love them both. I love them all, but we don't need 3 top-class strikers. If Rashford's going to bounce there, I don't know how long it's going to be, but if it's going to be 4, but if Rashford's going to go there, can't really afford to have the other 2 just chilling on the bench. We need at least 1 chilling on the bench, obviously, but the other one needs game time somewhere. Garnacho tries to deliver it. It's a poor header, but David Soria holds on. But yeah, it's going to be no 7-1. It's going to be a bit more of a battle. And I've committed Dallo like an absolute plonker. But it's not Thomas Partey because he plays on the wing, this kid, so that's good. Good news. Oh, Dallo's missed the tackle. It kind of closes the angle down there. Good save by Oman and Mecca. Or Mecha. on target, but really good goalkeeping, and we can get it away. And that was not the side I wanted the ball to go. I need to remember that Cariolo's right foot. I know he's got a 5-star weak foot, but for some reason he never uses his weak foot. Cross goal, but Dallo, ooh, that could have been... Honestly, for a second, I thought Dallo was going to put it into his own net. But it's directed well into the hands of Jean Oman. No more danger at that back post. Agarte. Cardona. Wins the throw. 1-2. De Bruno into Garnacho. He's not going to win the header. Tries to fight with the ball, but not going to work. Leicester get it away. Fans chatting top of the league. Instead of chatting 20 times Man United, they'll be chatting 23 times after today if we can solve the puzzle that is Leicester. I really need to sneeze. Well, I don't need to sneeze. You know you got a sneeze face. I do need to sneeze. I hate when a sneeze takes ages to fucking sneak up on you. Can't get with Cadiola. I thought I got it. We do get it a second time though. Garnacho threads the ball through. Cadiola. Oh, it's not going to fall. Garnacho wins it back though. And honestly, there's not enough being said about Garnacho's like winning back the ball as well. Because as much as he does score and assist, he's got nearly like over 50 contributions like now, doesn't he? Nearly 51 there, but the header's not great. And that's not said about the way he goes and wins the ball back in every situation as well. Not a bad effort, just slightly seemed off balance every time he was thinking on it, and I believe... Who's it? Is it taking a deflection or is it just a really good save from Oman? Because it looked as if it was off balance and wide. So I'm assuming it's been blocked or saved. Well, I mean, it has been blocked or saved as a fucking corner. Looks like a genius to figure that one out. Is it a save from Zan Oman? You know what? That's a really good fingertip save then in that case. Fair play, lad. Didn't look as if it hit anybody or anything on the way through, but it must have caught his fingies. Fired the corner in, but it's going to be way back of Skelly for half time. Ladies and gentlemen, we are 45 minutes away from the Premier League title. Rashford the difference maker so far. We shall take that at the break. It's a lead. It's not obviously the most convincing. In fact, Leicester have had more opportunities, but this is how it's gone so far in terms of stats of the players. Jean Oman, man of the match so far, saved everything that's been on his goal, including that fingertip save. It was actually a lot nicer than I'm maybe giving it credit for. Garnacho with the assist at 7.3. Cariolo and Dallo have been great at blocking the wingers. And the goal coming from Marcus Rashford with a 7 rating at the break. As for them, it's Oscar Weber, their left back, 6.8 is their best player, and David Soria. 2 shots, 1 save, 1 goal conceded. Not a fantastic half, but not bad. And then for Tawu, hasn't really caused any problems yet. He might still, but hasn't yet. As we're looking at match facts, like I said, Leicester have had a bit more of the game in terms of shots and possession, 57 to 43, and 4 shots to 3. But the expected goals is with Manchester United. We've had more clear-cut chances, to be honest with you. 1.7 expected goals to 0.9. And more importantly, we do have the 1-0 lead that could get us to the Premier League title. So let's go and get this fucking title. 3rd season in a row. It would be the Premier League champions. If we're going to get the treble next year, if we decide to do that, we're going to have to win the Premier League, an unprecedented 4 times in a row. Only one Manchester team has done that, and it's not United. We'd have to rival, or equal I should say, the noisy neighbours' Premier League title record. They won't get 5 in real life, to be fair, this season. I think it's a foregone conclusion that they won't, and unfortunately it's probably Liverpool that will. Cadiola tries to deliver it to Rashford. It's not a great delivery. They try and re-deliver. Dalot, Garnacho, you don't leave him on the edge of the area. You don't leave him on the edge of the area. Oh, it's a great save, but you give him literally half a second. He will twat his foot round that ball and put an effort on goal. Kvaratskhelia keeps it in, really well done. Into Rashford again, blocked. Agarte, Minor, back to Agarte. Kvaratskhelia, being told to shoot by the fans, does get the shot off, but it's blocked again. We've come out of the second half, just looking for a second goal to secure the dub. And Thomas makes it past Dalot, but Dalot has the ability and the pace to get back. El Kanous could get caught here in the wrong way if we're not careful. Skip, it's in, it's a good save. I think it was a Mecca again. Oman says it, and Cadiola should get it clear. You would think. Leacher finds Kvardana, looking for the Dalot overlap, but doesn't come when I want it. Is it going to come when I don't want it? No, he's just getting marked now. Did a really good job, Kvaratskhelia, holding that up when the plan didn't go to fruition. Now Leicester have it back. Oh, it's a very late one for Cadiola. That will be a booking. That will be a booking for Cadiola. Tried to time it, timed it wrong. Oliver Skip fuming. I think he was the one that got caught on it. Nemeka coming off for number 33. I'm presuming that's either Petkovic or I forgot who the other striker is. Archer, that's the one. I believe he's the one that scored against us when we played Leicester the first time around. It's not the greatest of headers, but Kobe Minor hopefully should have enough composure to get it away, which he does. Guardiola. Garnacho being spotted down the line. I don't think I'm going to make any substitutions. I know I probably should. I don't think I'm going to, because this 11 deserve to be the ones to celebrate the title the most. Guardiola. Can you keep up with Archer? Not really. Fatawu. We got all hyped up before this game. Just hasn't really delivered much. Could deliver an assist here for Cameron Archer. Playing it really well. They try to play it into their net, but Martinez reads. Yeah, it's a lot more of a test than I expected it to be, I'll be real, but at the same time I kind of knew it would be a bit closer than the Fulham game because we only beat him 2-1 earlier in the season. Dalot nods it on. Nod on to Rashford. Garnacho finds a space. Probably took it from a little too far out that time. Usually with Garnacho there's probably at least challenge the keeper, but I feel like Fatawa's dribbled out of play. He's having a fucking all-timer of shit today. Thomas makes way for Artero. I'll say about Garnacho, he felt a bit off balance, didn't feel properly behind that shot. Probably why it's kind of just, you know, gone like that. They are looking on for the equaliser, I will admit. They're looking more likely to get an equaliser than we are to get a second, I'll be truthful. Came out the second half firing, but we've kind of quieted down again. Got out, like, so I mean, he tracks all the way back. That was meant to just go straight to Cadiola, but of course, he had to pick up the difficult pass because the easy one was just too easy. I know it doesn't make sense, but neither does this fucking game. Tackle Agarte, who is never really regained his season 2 level, but since his injury, I'll be honest, he's been working back to it. But season 2 Agarte, I don't think will ever be defeated in terms of DMs. I know we've had hype over Mino. He's had a really good season. He had a really good season 3. but I think in terms of DM levels, the top level would be Season 2 Agarte. Bruno Fernandes, could the captain secure it? Just the wrong side of the post with 10 minutes to go. What's up, Jack? Welcome to the stream, mate. There's a foul from Cariolo again. Oh, it didn't show it. It cancelled it out. I was like, yeah, too grim for that one. 10 minutes to go. Will we get it done, or will Leicester ruin our day? Just for context, a win here secures us the Premier League for the 3rd season in a row. Be nice to do it today, but it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. Shot is at old man, who probably could be a bit more aware of it, but he does make the save. You've joined possibly the 2nd most important game of the season, because we are also in the Champions League final, and I'll be playing that tomorrow. Got Bayern in that. This is the 2nd most important game because it could be the one that secures the title. And then for the last 2 Premier League games, we can just chill. Don't have to worry. Lamptey comes on for Weber. Ball is in. It's gone off the player I want to use, but Bruno, maybe we can get a counter on the deck here. Ball through. Scalia, he's not gone off in the tank, has he? Oh, he does. That'll do it. That will secure a 3rd straight Premier League title for Manchester United. I didn't think the Georgian would quite have the engine to get through there, but a lunge from one of the Leicester players gave Scalia a little bit of extra time he needed. He is on his last legs, but knocks it into the path of Marcus Rashford to poke past Soria. And he's had one of the weirdest stories, but it's got a very good ending to it, Marcus Rashford. Done and dusted. It should be, unless there's... I mean, I'm awful at defending, so I wouldn't quite count him out just yet. But it should be fine, you would think. For our 3rd successive Premier League title, it would be the earliest point we've ever won the Premier League title, because Season 2, we won it with like 2 games to go, and then Season 3, which was last season, we won it on the last day. I'm trying to find Fernandes, to be honest. It's locked onto Garnacho. Dallo. Scalia. Was meant to go Bruno again. Can't get through Bruno. I wanted the captain to try and score today just to wrap it up, but we've already wrapped up, it looks like. Leicester may get a late one here, but it won't matter. It won't dampen the occasion. We are seconds away from a celebration. Leicester looking to dampen the parade a little bit, but Zano man will catch. And that will secure, at Old Trafford, another Premier League title. There's only a few teams that have ever done 3 straight Premier League titles. Manchester United have done it on multiple occasions. But we're the best team in England once again. And the team gathering together. Here we go. 3 in a row. Oman, Mainu, Agarte, Cariolo, Dallo as well. All these players, past and present, and some of the future. But of course, it's the main man who has become a cult hero in this. It's Bruno Fernandes to lift the 3rd successive Premier League title, to lift yet another trophy as the captain of Manchester United. The season's not over yet, but we've got a good part of it here. 3 in a row, here we go, title. It is. It's getting boring carrying this unit, I'm joking. Premier League secured, and like I said, if we do go to a season 5, if we do go for the treble, we'll have to do something that only Manchester City have been able to do and win 4 straight Premier Leagues. But we should be able to do it, I think, if we go that far. But let's focus on the here and the now. Let's focus on today. Let's focus on another Premier League title. Old Trafford has seen this so many times. What's one more, you know? Well, there you go. Is next week continuing the Everton rebuild? It really? So my game just crashed. Oh, for fuck's sake. Imagine it didn't save. I don't think it has, Jack. I don't think it has. Do you know what? Cheers, FC25. That's really fucking cool of you. That's, do you know what? That's fantastic. What the fuck do I do here? Right, well, we don't. I guess we'll just go with the same team. I'm not going to play it because I've already fucking played it. I'll go with the same team and I'll tactical sim it and hope I get the same scoreline. Well, I don't know. I really don't know. I need Rashford. I need to get Rashford to score twice, and then we'll go watch the fucking mate. EA, really? Right when I'm winning the fucking title. Right, fucking. Let's get the same squad in. I can't believe this. That is poetic. This can experience title again. Just sim. I'm gonna sim, but I'm gonna do it as like a long sim so I can jump in and see the title thing again. Mate, that is fucking ridiculous. Right. Oman, Cadiola, Martinez, Delete, Dallo, Mino, Ugarte, Fernandez, Garnacho, Kvaratskhelia, Rashford. Lovely. Sim match. I suppose it doesn't really matter if Rashford scores twice or not. I can't believe that. Stupid game. So I better do actually. I better jump in and have Rashford score twice. Do I support Man United in real life? Yeah. Man United, unfortunately, sometimes it's not for the best. Do you know what, actually, not. I'll stay in. I'll stay in and get my, Rashford his 2 goals, and then whatever happens beyond that. Because Rashford scored twice, and he deserves both his fucking goals. EA. Right at the most, one of the most important times of the season. I was just kind of soaking the celebration in, and the game was like, yeah, none of that. Oh, yeah. But Rashford's not going to score twice today, is he? This time. I don't want to skew the stats really too much. I don't remember who got the assists, but it's not really a big deal. I think Garnacho got one. If I lose this match now, Izzy, you might not see me again. But could you all fuck off? Oh, they're just going to be the best defence in the world now, aren't they? Right, you know what? I'm going to see if the simulation will just do it, because I don't really want to play this game again. Yeah, Demonade supports, unfortunately, West Ham United. School teacher goes for West Ham. Not bad, yeah. I mean, I don't hate West Ham. It's not my main team. Rashford, lad. Please don't be offside. Cardio West never see me again. Yeah, it might be the case. I could have just put it on beginner and got the 2 Rashford goals, couldn't I? World class is a bit difficult for those goals. Oh, Bruno, don't be selfish, mate. Give it to Rashford. If I see a situation where they're giving the ball to Rashford, I'm jumping in. Yeah, Izzy's a Spurs fan. I can't. Alright, do you know what? I don't care then. Go on, Kvaratskhelia. Have your fun, lad. As long as we win the match. As long as we win the match. Rashford has been robbed of 2 goals, but as long as we win the match. It doesn't even have to be 2-0, just... We're at half-time. 1-0 lead. Kind of like the real game before it decided to crash. Can't believe that. I've got all the limbs, all the fucking celebration for the game to be like, yeah, no thanks. You can't say you don't get entertainment here, alright? You can't say you don't get fun. I need to remember to actually jump in though. We're going to watch it all again, I don't care. My save, my rules. They fucking equalise. If they fucking equalise Manchester United, I don't know if I'll be responsible for my actions. Oh, Bruno smacked the bar. One thing I like about the Spurs is Ange Postecoglou because he's Australian. He's a good manager, it's just he's in a shit situation at the moment. With the injuries, with the owners. Oh, let's just jump in now and finish it off. Like Son, yes. You don't like Son? Son's a baller. Not as good this season, unfortunately, but that's just age catching up to him, I think. Again, the scores have already been ruined because Kvaratskhelia scored, so it's not like a big deal. That's why I'm just making sure that we ain't fucking this up. If it only has to be 1-0, then so be it. If they equalise because I'm playing now, there'll be unspeakable actions. Martinez, could you move out the fucking way? Can't just stand in the way and try to run. Right, I did kind of run into him, but that's beside the point. No. He's offside. This game. Son is a chill guy. Who's your team, Jack? If he's ready to attack, he's like a bull. True. Bull Martinez. Oh, just pass the ball through. Again, the ratings, the match ratings I never even got to see, so they won't really kind of be the same as what they would have been for that game. But Rashford was probably man of the match because he got both the goals. I assume Garnacho was up there and probably Fernandes. I think he got the other assist. Don't boys, you fucking concede now. I will restart. I'll restart the game again. I don't give a shit. Like we won the first time. We won the first time, so if we do if they do equalise, then we start the game. Don't give a shit. Oh, Watford, yeah, unlucky, man. Watford are mental for their managers. Right, if it crashes this time, we've seen the fucking celebration twice, we can just sim after this, like, quick sim it. Once again, Oban saves. Once again, we're going to watch the Premier League celebration. I don't care, I'm watching it. If it crashes again, then I'm not responsible for my actions. So our manager since 2013 and least money spent in the championship. Fucking hell. Yeah, Watford are in a constant state of mudded, unfortunately. At least you're close to the playoff battle, I suppose. It's not been a bad season. Well, it has, but it's not been like... I don't know. It's been a weird season for Watford. You better not crash, you stupid game. That's all I've got to say on this. It doesn't really hit the same way it's the second time around, but we have won the Premier League. This isn't an extra Premier League, by the way. It's just the same one we had before. Right. I mean, it's not going to be the same stats as the other game, but fuck it. 54-46 in terms of possession for Leicester, 5 shots to 4 for us, 1.2 expected goals, 0.5 as well. And again, the ratings won't reflect it either, but this is what the ratings were. Rashford had a 5. Yeah, okay, cool. Rashford had a 5.7. The game really didn't want him to succeed, did it? And then there's the Leicester ratings. That's not really a big deal. What I do know, though, is that we have won Premier League title, and this time we're going to make sure it fucking saves. Seems no response to Fernandez to considers dribbling. Were you impressed by that performance? Oh, bloody hell, he's complacent out of his arse, isn't he? Oh, they're all going to be, aren't they? Lads, have still got 2 games left. I know they don't matter, but stop being so complacent. Oh, Cobby. Not you as well. I thought you were the level-headed one. El Kudus does whatever he fucking does. I mean, I'm still counting the first game. I mean, obviously, the save will count the second game, but what really matters is that the Premier League title is secured. We're going to miss out on 2 Rashford goals in the stats, but they will always count in our hearts. We know the real result. We secure a 3rd straight Premier League. It was a bit of a weird way about doing it, where we actually did it and then the game crashed, so we had to do it again. But we did it, and that's what really matters. So we've now got 2 games left in the Premier League season. Brighton and the other team we've got. We'll check the calendar in a minute. Seems to all be in order. Save. I live life on the edge. Nah, auto saves anyway after the game, so it's fine. Well, you know what, just to double check. Right. Premier League winners, and we're safe. Levy seems personally go to Munich to get Tell to sign for us. So at least Levy's trying to redeem himself as an owner. He's got a lot to do to redeem himself as an owner, to be fair. 90 million from Matoma is crazy money, but it seems Brighton wants to keep him. I'd bite your hand off on that. Like, 90 million offered to Matoma, and they're saying no is mad. Oman got player of the match apparently, but really it was um, Rashford, and we know it was. And as you can see here, some news: Brighton and Hove Albion ran out easy winners. Wait, we lost? Newcastle beat Chelsea to win the FA Cup. Fair enough. A Newcastle trophy. That's mad. You don't see many of them about. Um, but yeah, we've got the Premier League title sorted. Should have been 2-0, but what a silly game. What a silly video game. But we lost to Brighton the last time around. It must have been a while back then, because man does not remember this. Oh, there it is. Just after Christmas. Boxing Day. 2-0 loss. Okay. I'll take the game's word for it, but I don't remember that. What I do know is that there's nothing that really stops us now. We can do whatever we want. The world is our oyster, as they say. 8 points clear with just 2 games to go. It really is just chilling and counting down the days to the big one, to the massive one, to the Champions League final. Not doing that today, but I am going to be doing that hopefully tomorrow. And more importantly, can we win it? Honestly, I don't know. I really don't know. The way it went against Inter Milan, the way it sometimes goes in the save, it could backfire to fuck. That's half the fun, I suppose. Marcelo Bravo. He's not going to go, is he? Oh, I did accept it, didn't I? But then the game crashed. Well, there you go. We've accepted it now. Land gets a roll update. He's up to an 81 rated now. And his potential looks really fucking good, doesn't it? It would be silly to sell him. And Rastra's 1 week off a cam. The reason we're doing that is to try and get him to switch to striker a little bit faster than just going directly to striker. But I don't think it's going to work. I don't think it's going to matter. But the team is looking fine. And just for you, Jack, as well, since you're new here, I'll show you the whole squad just quickly before we get into the Brighton game. I'll just slowly scroll through. This is what we've got. Oman's up to a 93 now. You had a thought? What was your thought, Izzy? But yeah, this is how we are looking in terms of the team. It's pretty good all around. I don't want to toot my own horn, but it's pretty good all around. We've got some loan players that could grow through if we need them as well. Obviously, the best player in the world, Roman Bowman. His name rhymes as well, which gives you bonus points for that. Again, one of these two is going to have to go, which is annoying because they're both really good. In terms of rating, at very least. But that's your squad. Right, here we bloody go then. I mean, we need to get revenge against Brighton, to be honest. So I might go a bit stronger for this. I don't know yet. What I do know is we'll go see what they've got in this one. Unai Simon in goal. He's captain the side. Renan Lodi and Bradley as the fullbacks. Ito and Vivian as the centre backs. Florentino and Baleba as the CDMs. Galeno up the left. Minte up the right, and Ciso at cam, and Ekitike at striker. We've got O'Reilly, Igor, Rushworth, Ponomarenko, Moder, Jorge Ferreira, and Zhong on the bench. 2 wins, a draw, and 2 losses out of their last 5. And they played a kick and rush style. Vivian and Florentino, the defensive players, and Minte and Galeno, the attacking players. And curious what the stats are looking like. Ekitike with 12. But the real man of the fucking moment is Yankuba Minte with 17. Not too shabby at all. Pretty fucking good if you do say so myself. Galeno with 4. It's alright. Alright stats, really. 9 from Enciso. Okay. Yeah, they're dangerous as Brighton side, and they beat us last time, so I'm concerned they'll do the same thing again. They played a kick and rush, which is not easy for me to deal with, but we'll give it a go anyway. We'll go with the faster centre-backs and see what we can do. Kavicha at Cam, yeah. Imagine if points deductions were a thing in career mode and you drop just enough points to barely lose a Prem. I think my controller would go out the window, truth be told. I might go out the window as well, just for good measure. In fact, we'll just use a second team template. I'm going to use Yoro again because he's been fucking fire towards the end of the season. And I know I made a massive statement in the Inter Milan game about him being the starter centre-back next year. Might not be far off, to be honest. Because Diamandi's good, but Yoro really impressed me. Although Diamandi's got more potential and he's already higher overall. So, I mean, I really don't know. It really depends. Arnar Martinez comes in for this one. Luke Shaw can have a possible last game as a Man United player. I think we're probably going to move him on. He's kind of gone beyond what I expected of him, but he just seems to be making too many mistakes now, which is concerning because we're not going to do that because we're going up against Yankuba Minte. I'd rather stop him, or at least be able to try and stop him. We're going to go with... We'll go with Hillman and Mino today, but we're going to obviously have Agarte on the bench. I really want to start Land for this one, but we're going to try Kavicha at Cam for this one, and I will start Land for the final game of the season. So we'll test it, see what the gods say. He gets a +1 there, so it's not too bad. And Bowman obviously out on the right. Why has Hillman got the armband? Then again, who do you give it to in this scenario? I'm not even finished. I'm not even finished making changes yet. Rashford's not starting on the wing. He's not a winger anymore. He's a striker. As long as he knows that, that's good. Rasmus. But who do you give the armband to in this situation? Not Gillet. None of the back four. Maybe Mainu gets a shot at being the captain. Fuck it. Why not? We're just trying something a bit different for this one anyway. We've obviously got some of the big names because we want to get revenge against Brighton, but we've got some of the lesser names and some of the kind of rotation names, as well as a chance for Kavicha at Cam. Gillet in goal, Cariola and Martinez as the fullbacks, Inacio and Yoro as the centre-backs, Mainu and Hillman as the CDMs, and Mainu captain in the side for the first and probably only time, to be honest with you. Kvaratskhelia at Cam just to see what he's capable of. Garnacho off the left, Bowman off the right, Højlund at striker. At the Amex Stadium then, it is Brighton versus the three-time, in this save, Premier League champions. 23 overall now. 23 league titles, Manchester United. Because we're 20 times before this, and we've won 3 since. Again, I'm not really arsed now with these last 2 games because we've already won the title. But it'd be good to end on a high, wouldn't it? I'm just glad we got it sorted with, well, I would say the minimum of fuss, but the game crashed, so a little bit of fuss. Again, we probably know what Brighton are going to have. This is going to ruin my day, probably. Although, again, nothing could really ruin my day because we've done what it came out to do. Who have they got then? Simon, Bradley, Vivian, Ito, Koza, Florentino, Gray, March, Galeno, and Ciso, and Katiki. I don't know the Archie Gray. Fair enough, Brighton. Respect, I guess. And United, we've gone through rotation. I was going to use Bergvall for this one, but we'll use Bergvall for the last one if I remember. He's not had a game in ages, and I think next year probably see if we can find a loan offer for him. Right then, let's just try some stuff out. Got it, Skellier at cam. Gillet in net again for the first time in a little bit. Really upset with how he did against, I think it was Inter, but I suppose we did throw him into a big game scenario. But we did manage to claw it back in the end, so it's all good. Again, not too fast about winning. Wouldn't hate it. Oh, Christ almighty. Ekatike ran at me, I didn't really know which direction to go there. That's silly from me, to be honest. That's just poor football. Bastard. Yarrow. Go on then, lad. Bowman with the early effort. Seymour equal to it. A good charge and run there from Yarrow. Wasn't really in my plans, but the space opened up. I think that's blocked. He strikers. Oh, Jog was a former Bayern player. He's striker for me in my FIFA 22 Asian career mode. One of the kids' career mode I'm doing. Not bad choice. I've never even heard of him though, to be fair. So if he's a good player, could struggle, or we could struggle against him. No worries, Izzy. See you hopefully tomorrow. If I've got, it really depends if I've got a time, but I should be okay. And yeah, I will see you. If I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you when I do the stream. Hopefully Kavicha works out at cam. Yeah, maybe. Somebody's either retiring or leaving, but I can't see who it is because they're showing offside replay. No idea who they're on about. None of our players, anyway. Unless Bruno's decided to fucking call it a day, which would be very upsetting. Bruno's just said, yeah, I'm retiring, and didn't tell anybody about it. Kavicha. Now hold on a minute. Now hold on a minute. Now just hold on a second here. Have we found the answer to if Bruno falls off, do we bring Kvaratskhelia in? The answer might be maybe. Great goal. He's like 72 rated season 1 of FC 25 and kind of fell off as a player. I know there was a lot of wonder kids at Bayern. I probably do recognise the name if I was actually, you know, see him in earlier games perhaps, but. '72 rated when becoming a Bayern player has never done anything in the last few years. Ah, well then why have Brighton signed them? I wonder if do you know what? I wonder if he's still 72 rated. Oh, they didn't even bring him. What's the fucking use in that? I want to see what rating he was. Oh, I guess we'll see after the game. Oh, Yoro, I do like your charging runs, but not when you're giving the ball to them. Yeah, Kvaratskhelia with a cracker. Technically, he got the goal that won us the Premier League title. I mean, obviously, we all know it was Rashford. We all know it was Rashford that really done it, but... Kvaratskhelia in the save will get official recognition. Ball in, Garnacho can't deal with it. Hillman can though. Højlund, good touch. Foul on him. Now Roman Bowman could escape his man, could escape Koza here. No, got caught. Again, a little bit more. Ooh, what are Brighton doing here? Giving us a corner. Bit more pace on Bowman, and he's going to do the finished article, really. He's got everything else. And there's the effort from Kvaratskhelia, and it's a really good one, to be honest. Maybe once Bruno starts to decline, But Scalia steps into that spot. He should have to sign a new one, and then Land, once he grows, can take that spot from Scalia. Hobby. Oh, Brian, you're not fun, are you? Just let me have my power shot. Oh, fucking hell. Galeno's not very slow, is he? One all, I suppose. They didn't want to let me have my fun with Minu, and they've just gone and scored up the other end. Bastards. One then. Again, it doesn't matter for us. It might matter for them in their race for Europe, though. So I don't know really what. I don't really know what the score is with that, to be honest. I don't really care either. We'll check the table at the end of the next game, because next game is the last game. Galeno gets his 5th of the season to level things here. Highlands didn't jump. Okay, that's magic. TK tries to escape, but the former Brighton man, Cariolo, closed it down. God, that just kind of stunk lucky today. Of course, we've already got his backup option sorted. I know it was Rashford, but because Rashford's stepping into that spot at striker, we don't have well, as it stands, we don't have a backup left winger. But we will have next season Adam Laurent coming back from loan at Wolves to have that spot. Bowman can't win it. Minu doesn't jump. Does win the ball though. And then passes to the wrong player, but it does break for Kvaratskhelia. Ah, couldn't find Arnaud Martinez. Now got no right back, and it could be Galeno season again. This is why Galeno got for the first time. Has he got 99 pace or something? Ekatike shoots it straight at Gillet. Has he got 99 fucking pace? Oh, fuck off. Oh, fuck off. Thank God. Crossbar. After Freiberg-Novitz at Stuttgart has been average at best player. In terms of English football championship level at best, unfortunately. Ah, right, okay. So I don't know why they've signed him then. Maybe just as an option. Right, no worries, Izzy. I'll see you later. And I appreciate it. I'll do a Champions League final tomorrow. Anyway, so it might be tomorrow. Because, I mean, I think you're in a different time zone to me, aren't you? So it'll be like 11 AM UK time, maybe. I'm going to try and do it in the morning, so I've got stuff to do in the afternoon. But just look out for a notification, the stream notification. Yeah, and Cecil hit the crossbar there. Did concern me a little bit, but it didn't go in. So we fine. Corner's in. Oh, it's away. Counter perhaps. Kvaratskhelia. Bowman. Oh, you stupid Bowman. Why could you kick against Inter Milan, but not against... we might have to rethink this. I love Bowman, but it's really his pace that's just letting him down slightly right now. I got the ball with Hjulmand and my teammate to try to tackle. Yeah, Bowman, really the only thing that lets him down is his pace. But he has got potential to make that better, so it's fine. But also Conor Bradley's quite fast, so we'll allow him on that one, I think. 1-1 at the break. Hoyland's not really been here, has he? But at the same time, it's not really a big deal either. I think Hoyland probably playing in his last or his second to last game. He did a United shirt. Still torn to go whether with him or Xerxes to sell. Oh, it's a difficult one, but we'll figure that out after the Champions League final. We've got to focus all our eggs on that now. Premier League's done. We're just kind of running down the clock to the Champions League final. Man of the match at the break is Minu, 7.5. Kvaratskhelia is 7.5 at Cam and a goal. Maybe the man that we need there. An assist from Garnacho as well as 7.4. Bowman's been stinky, but the worst by, and I've got to agree, Martinez has been shit. He was at a position that let Galeno go through. Euro apparently not been much better. I disagree with that, but okay. There's a couple I disagree with here, but 3 shots, 2 saves, 1 conceded from Gillet. Their man of the match is Galeno, who just boosted off into the sunset, got his goal, and Cecil with 7.3 and an assist. I should say Galeno got 7.5 rating as well. Unai Simon with 2 shots, 1 save, 1 conceded. Does he have a higher rating despite saving less shots? That makes total sense. It doesn't. It doesn't make sense, just for reference. I was lying. 57-43 in terms of possession for us. 5 shots to 3 in favour of Brighton with 1.1 expected goals to 0.3. We head into the second 45 minutes, just here to run down the clock. Okay, right, what? Well, that's just a shot that Ekitike had the shot. I thought Inacio blocked it. It wasn't a block, it was just an off-target attempt from the Brighton striker. Garnacho, he's not really been seen first half, I'll be real. Tries to open up the second half with a goal, but it's saved by Mr. Unai Simon. Agarte having a word with Rodriguez. Rodriguez saying, "You're not starting today, lad, because we've already done what we needed to do. You're allowed to chill now." And he said, "Yeah, cool. No worries, pal." Ball in towards Højlund, who doesn't jump again. Jumps this time, though, off target. Didn't really get it clear to Brighton, and Højlund nearly snuck in to put us ahead. Excuse me, I refresh my drink, if that was really loud or not. I hope it wasn't. Right. We'll need to evaluate a couple of places next season, but we need to do that after the Champions League final. When I'm saying stuff like I might sell Kvaratskhelia or I might sell people like that, I'm just thinking out loud. We're not actually going to do any formal decision making on any players until after the Champions League, until the end of the season, until we enter season 5. Which I think I've probably given away that I'm probably going to do that now. Bowman. Ball in, it's away only as far as Kvaradano, can't win the header. I prefer Bruno, if I'm being honest, in Cam. That's probably because I'm used to him. I've had 4 years of Bruno and 1 game of Kvaratskhelia at Cam. Garnacho should make it 2-1. It's blocked again, man. Again, I'm not fussed about the golden boot, but I'd like Garnacho to at least hit his 30 like he did last season. That's smart from Martinez. Tactical foul, not letting Galeno run all the way through again. Obviously it is a foul, but it's a smart one. I'm really proud of him for that. Free kick. It's getting a mint. Oh, free kick is getting sorted. Inicio? Why do I call him Inicio? Am I dumb? Enciso. Bit of mix up there at the back, but we get it away. As far as Vivian. Ball to the Swedish man in the world, but Euro closes it down. I will have to go check Galeno's pace after that, because he just absolutely burned the fucking world. It'll probably have 90 something pace. Bowman, yeah, run off the pitch, mate, instead of making space. Please don't ruin all the faith I've got in you. O'Reilly comes on for March, which means they're either going to have O'Reilly off the right, which is a weird one, or they're going to change the formation. Garnacho gets his shot charged down again. Again, he's probably taking the foot off the accelerator a little bit. Oh, will you stop just running all the way through, you fucking annoying cunt. Good save, Gillet. This Galeno guy is annoying. Let's make some changes as well. Feels like ages since I've used... I'm going to use land. I don't care, I'm going to use land. Kvaratskhelia had a good run today, I'll give him that, but I want to use land. Dallo as well for Martinez. Diamande on for Yoro. Cariolo. Oh, it's not fully away. Why would it be? Good save, Gillet. I only header it clear to get it to the 18-yard box anyway. Don't want it to actually be cleared. It's good reactions from Gillet, but I fucked up there, to be honest. Again, Brighton have always been one of our fucking bogey teams. I think they'll always be as well. Really doesn't hold, but he holds the second time. We can get it on the counter here. Bowman again. I don't know if I trust him on the counter anymore. I don't know what Land's run is there. I'll be real. That's not Bowman's fault. The pass was not maybe the best ever in the world, but that was Land's fault for making a shitty run. Bowman. Ball is an interesting one. It could work. Not convincing by Unai Simon. Bowman can't win it. We've got too many small players trying to jump for that. Corby. Let's find Garnacho. Can't take it down. He's offside anyway, barely. Foul apparently. That's just as a break. That is a foul. I'll give it that one. I just don't want Galeno to just fucking run off into the stratosphere. Again. Surely offside. That ball's come all awkwardly to him. Katike is another great save from Gillet. I've got to give credit to Gillet today. He's been class. Bowman. Land. For Garnacho. Oh, it's a good touch from Simon. You are kidding me. That's a great goalkeeping glove, man. Fantastic hand to it. I'm a little bit annoyed, but also really respecting it. Enciso blows down. Get it away with Cariolo. Land. Oh, it's a loose touch. Maybe shouldn't have brought Land on. Galeno. Back inside Ekitike. Again, good save, Gillet. Can we keep it in? Yep. Cariolo brings it away. I mean, Brighton should probably be winning this one. I love that when I press the pass and it does it 2 seconds later, so it ruins everything. Again, Gillet. Oh, does well to hold on. Stop throwing it to the small players. I'm not aiming for the small players, am I? At least I don't think I am. I'm not aiming to. I'm not trying to. That's a ball and a half there by Minu. At least we've won the Premier League. It's been fucking shit for us today. I'll be real. Galeno kid's been fucking annoying all day. Nice one, Inacio. He's done very, very well there. Dallo. Land. Just can't get anything going with him. Probably should have been a change we made, but not in the world. Land. This time Garnacho does go. Inside to Højlund. One more to Bowman. We've stolen it! We've absolutely robbed it! Bowman's had an awful game. I will tell you when this man has a good game and a bad game. I love the man to death. And he's obviously the star of the youth academy. But he's had a fucking awful game today. Barely been able to beat his man. But when the time came, he struck. I can't speak sometimes. It ruins some of my fucking good commentary that I have in mind. But we're going to steal it at the Amex. Lay it on. Roman Bowman gets us 3 points, hopefully. And you know what? It's not just Roman Bowman that's done it. It's Alexandre Gillet as well, who's put on a show in between the sticks. There are plenty of opportunities. It's not like they've not had the chances, they just haven't had the success. O'Reilly's offside. I still never checked who we had last. I want to say Burnley, but I don't really remember. At the end of the day, we've got 3 more points to add to the board potentially here, unless we fuck it up late. Which I can't believe we've actually got. Might get another one, yeah. Teagle land. Oh, it's a great save. Minu. Garnacho. Oh, it's not a great save. He's been trying quite a bit today, Garnacho, but not successful. Land. Straight at Jair Simon, but it's closed down enough at a time. And it will be one of the biggest steals in a little while. We don't deserve that at all, but we've gone and won it. Brighton definitely the better team, but they didn't take their chances. And Gillet was a very good goalkeeper, and we just come out on top. Well, I mean, again, we didn't deserve it, but we fucking stole it at the death. Alejandro Garnacho, someone getting man of the match. Didn't really feel man of the match to me, but I will not dispute it, I suppose. An assist and an 8.6 rating. Bowman's rating got massively boosted by the fact he scored the late winner, because he was not having a great game at all. A goal and 8. Minu was solid. Hoyle with an assist and a 7.8. Kvaratskhelia with the first goal from range. Nice goal it was as well. 7.7 at Cam. So not too shabby, but do we want to try and make a permanent move to Cam for Kvaratskhelia? Don't know yet. Gillet 7.6 really kept us in the game. 9 shots, 8 saves. Only 1 conceded in the end. So fair play to Gillet, and there are the rest of the ratings. Not great from Martinez, I will admit. My other match of them was Wenderson Galeno, who got a goal, got the goal, and the 8 rating. Getting the assist coming from Enciso, 7.5. Unai Simon getting a 7.4. Because he did keep us at bay a lot as well. 8 shots, 6 saves, 2 conceded. It was really a battle of the goalkeepers that we got very lucky to come out top of, to be honest. We got some really good talent at Brighton, I'll give them that. But yeah, the stats actually were more equal than I thought. I thought Brighton would run away with it. 55 to 45 in terms of possession. 54 to 46 now because it's changed as I go into the stat menu. 3.3 split to goals 2.9 and 12 shots apiece. So it's actually a lot closer than I thought it was going to be, but it felt like Brighton deserved it more. But maybe it should have been a draw. We've kind of got lucky there still anyway, but that's beside the point. 3 more points to add and it's just further securing the Premier League title. Arsenal do win, but it doesn't matter because we've already done it. Yeah, Garnacho, I mean, even when he doesn't score, still puts on a show. Still very complacent. This team, probably not at their best, because they're complacent from winning the Prem still. Which is fine. As long as it wears off by the Champions League final. Garnacho, yeah, he was trying. Couldn't find his goal today, but he was trying. A danger as always. Yeah, Kadiolu did really well against his former club. I need to check Galeno's pace after this though, because that man felt like he was the most rapid player I've ever seen in the world. It just felt like he was unstoppable. And I'm just curious. We all got Burnley last. I'm just curious on his pace. If he's 90 plus, then fair enough. It's just I think he is kind of that area as well. But it just felt like fuck me, unstoppable kind of. Yeah, 93. He bloody showed it as well. Fucking hell. Breeze past my fucking full. Well, I would say a breeze past my fullbacks, but they weren't there. Martinez got out of position more times than I would care to count. New message from Kvart Skelly. He's happy to play as a cam if it's part of the plan. Lovely. Yeah, Garnacho's got 39 goal involvements in the Premier League and 29 goals in itself. Can he win the Golden Boot? Ooh, he can. It's down to the last day as well. If he scores twice past Burnley, could be an interesting one. Haaland third, Wahi fourth, Diaz fifth. Any other United players in the kind of contention? Xerxes on 20, which is hard to believe. Bowman's on 14, which is slightly easier to believe. And nobody else for United in there. Assists, Bruno leads it. Bowman's there as well. Clean sheets. In the going into the final day, Oman has it, so we're going to use him to see if he can hold on to it or even extend. I mean, he's going to hold on to it. He's going to end on 12 if he doesn't get it to it. See if he can extend it further. You know what I'm saying, G? Let's get the main men on performance drills then. Well, some of them anyway. I don't really know. I'm going to go with Bergval because Bergval's not the game in fucking yonks. It's kind of just been forgotten in this run-in because it's been just a tricky fucking run-in, to be honest. This one's been a bit easier because we just got to finish off the Premier League against 4 okay teams. Well, 3 okay teams and Brighton. So I'm just going to find that formation. I think we made the formation, didn't we? If I just go here. Ah, it's a 5-back, but we can... I don't know. We'll just have to do something where Bergval fits in for a game just because he deserves a game. And then we'll probably... I don't know what to do with Bergval, to be honest. I mean, the midfield is set. Unless we sell Hjulmand. Which as much as I love Hjulmand. Again, he's... Is he 29? Is he going to... Is he actually close to 30? Because if he isn't, then we don't need to worry about it. Curious on his age. I think he's 20. No, he's 28. Okay, we've got a little bit more in him then. Probably won't sell him. Right then. Final game of the season is inbound. Let's simulate to it. New position available for Rashford. He's now at a cam. Obviously, he's not going to play at cam. I just want to try and find a way around something here. Have I cooked? No, it's actually going to take 2 weeks longer than what it would have done. Well, sick. But I was going to put him back to a left winger for now, and then we'll do a striker. We don't really need to anyway. We know he's going to be striker. But yeah, that did not cook. 2 unread emails. Enrique Roscoe is looking to cancel his contract. He's only fucking 16, mate. Relax. Him and Weston are the ones I'm really focused on now. These other ones, not the end of the world. Yeah, of course Bravo didn't go. Why would he? Why would he go when I've tried to sell him? Makes much more sense for him to just be a fucking pain in the arse, doesn't it? Right. Final game against Burnley then. Fans used to see Rashford play as a left winger as a switch to play as an attacking midfielder, a permanent move or a short-term change. I'm trying him to striker, but I think it's going to take too bloody long. Maybe try next season. If he's got a bit more potential to squeeze out of him, it might take a little less time. Leicester and Nottingham Forest play each other. Liverpool and City play each other. We played Burnley, and we won big apparently last time. We'll probably do the same thing again. Wolfsburg beat Barcelona to win the Women's Champions League. Fair play. Man City beat Chelsea. Braga won the Europa League, defeating Besiktas. Don't know why it's not. I don't know why it's not been played at the end of the season, but okay. Team of the week, we had 2 in there, Bowman and Garnacho. Neither of them, well, Bowman anyway didn't deserve to be in there, but the goal really did get us the win in the end, I suppose. Garnacho's having a standout season, leads the way in terms of goal involvements to date. Doesn't even show the half of it. I mean, like when you look at it, and we're going to look at it at the end of the season, wrap up after the Champions League final anyway. We might as well see it now. Some insane stats, 60 contributions altogether. Just unreal numbers. Some unreal numbers from a lot of players, to be honest. Anywho, we go into the final game now against Burnley. I'm not really sure what to expect. I think Inacio wants the game here. It might begrudge him. He won't get a Champions League final probably, so it might begrudge him. Let's see what we got then. Against Burnley, who look like they're staying up. Green in goal, Dodgson and Chowdhury as the fullbacks, Peltier and Worrell as the centre backs, Nemeka off the left, Costello off the right, Vranks and Andre I should say, as the centre mids with Andre Captain in the side. Sorry, just itching my eye, bear with me. I think it was Foster and somebody else up top. Foster and something in my eye. Foster and Broya as the strikers. Onana, Livakovic, Salisu, Alexandro R, Huntunji, Masengo and Cullen on the bench. Not won in their last 5 games, 3 draws and a loss. Not great for them, but I think they've done enough to stay up this season. They have the wing play tactic and they have key defensive player of Nemeka. Key attacking players are Nemeka, Vranks and Andre. The best statistics come from Armando Broya, who has 11 in 36. Huntunji as well, not doing too bad, 8 in 29. And anyone else really stand out? Not really. I suppose they are down in the dumps a little bit. They will stay up, but it's not a incredible season from them. Not that it needs to be. I think what they were probably aiming for is just survival, which is fair enough. What are we going to do for the final lineup then? Just for a bit of fun. Why the fuck not? Why not? Just to send us on our way. This season. One more shot at the 5-back. I'm not probably ever going to use it again. I don't really like it, but why not? Bergvall comes in and Land. It's weird seeing Rashford as a cam. I know it's because I was trying to do something, but it didn't work out. And who gets the striker spot? I guess we'll just give it to Rashi. He's not happy about not being the striker. Yeah, I mean, it's fine, mate. You were playing there anyway. And I reckon that's the team, unless we want to... Anyone else want to have a little nod in? Not any of the ones we're selling. Not Orozco. No. Not Gillet, because I want to see if we can get, whatchamacallit, to our clean sheet. I guess we'll give Luke Shaw a send-off, probably at this point. Dallo, yeah, Diamande, we'll just leave that. I think the centre-backs are fine. Delit probably is last game as well, unless I decide to start him in a Champions League final, which maybe. Bergvall and Land as the centre mids. And yeah, I forgot to check how Young looked, so we'll come back to this team in a second, because that's what I meant to check. But I completely forgot. Thank you for reminding me. I was looking at Galeno because he's fucking rapid. What was his name? Young. Oh god. Scroll up the chat. Young Woo Young. Okay. That one. 76. You know what? He's grown quite a little bit. Transfer listed, so they don't want him. But yeah, he's not really bad. It'd be good for a kind of lower level Premier League team or a high level Championship team. Not bad. We're chucking in the 5-back for one more just bit of banter. We're probably never going to use the 5-back again, but it was still here, so funny just for a game. Rest Martinez because Inacio wanted the game. What did I do? It was Bergvall. I could just do suggest quick subs. Okay, right. Suggest subs. There we go. That's the right one. Fernandez and Miner's up to an 87 now. We're gonna go Land there. So. Again, this is just kind of the last game of the Premier League season. Just have a bit of fun, send it off in a bit of a blaze of glory, I suppose. We've already won the Premier League, so there's no worries there. See if Garnacho can break the golden boot. And we'll see, I guess, if we can beat Burnley, I suppose. But that is the team we're going to go with because fuck it, why not? Oh yeah, we're going to see if Oman can hold on to the golden glove as well. I don't know how he's even done it, but he has potentially done it. Oman in goal, Shaw and Dallo as the wing backs. I've just bit my tongue, that was quite sore. I don't even know I've done that. Inacio, Diamande and Delit as the centre backs with Delit with the armband. Hold on a minute, we'll have to discuss that. Lander, Bergval as the centre mids, Garnacho off the left, Kvaratskhelia off the right, Rashford at striker. Yeah, we're going to give it to Shaw for potentially his last game in charge. Or in the club. So that is what we're going to go with for the final game of the Premier League season and for the final game of today's episode. It is Manchester United versus Burnley. FIFA 22 has a cam centre forward to Trinity striker because he's basically played striker for me anyway. He's 78 rated. Not bad. Better than what he is in this game. A few years later, he's still not great. Again, I'm not really arsed about this. This is just a warm-up for the Champions League final. Zano Man got a tifo. Respect. Final game of season 4 in the Premier League. We do have a big occasion coming up. But again, we're separating that because it deserves its own spotlight. Before the end of today as well, we'll go in and look at what Bayern Munich have. Because they are our opponents in said Champions League final. I don't know why they ever did away with match intros. I'm glad they brought it back. Just makes it a bit more, you know, realistic, I guess. I never really got why they removed them. Yeah, we're kind of just using it. I don't even know if I put tactical fucking player rules or whatever the fuck on. I don't really care either. We're just having a bit of fun on the last day. Premier League's done. And we should beat Burnley whatever we do, so. Of course, after the Champions League final, win, loss, or, well, I can't say draw, win or loss, we'll do a roundup of season 4 as we always do. It's actually really not. I mean, the team that was on the preview thing looked really bad. The team there does not look as bad as what I thought it was going to be. Here we go then. Some of these players, lesser game time players as well, getting involved. Bergval, don't think he's played since like March. That's maybe why. Fair enough, I suppose. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. But Zano Man's going to end on 12 clean sheets, so we need to ensure that Valles doesn't get one somehow. I'll be real. Inacio is facing the wrong way. Oman's out of position. Delict didn't really cut it out as I thought he would. I've never really been a fan of this 5-back, and I think I'm going to delete it after this game, but might as well send it off with just one game that doesn't really matter. Armando Broya puts us up in 3 minutes. You had a fun idea for a double career mode. A double career mode? Like a club and country. I'm going to be honest, yeah, I'm not really giving a shit about this game. It's a warm-up, I suppose, for Champions League final. But, again, result, I don't give a fuck about it. Which is good, really, because I don't know where all my defence have gone. Burnley off again. I must have. Sorry, I'm just checking. Burnley. I'm playing Burnley, not Barcelona. Okay, I'm double checking. What the fuck is going on? Why has old man just decided to be a dickhead today as well? If he gets all his stupidity out of the way today, that's fine, I suppose. It means he's going to be ready to go for the Champions League final. I don't really want to play in this one, but we will do. It's not because I'm losing 2-0, I just don't really care. I could have let the tactical managing thing do this one, to be honest. Maybe I should have. Right, well, Rashford I think is on. Got Scalia, back to Rashford. Land. Straight at Livakovic. This is going to be one of those stupid games where I lose fucking 4-0 or whatever. At least he's getting out of the way before the Champions League final. Alright. They nearly got fucking 3-0 up there. Why are my players just not where they're meant to be? Probably because of the tactical managing, but that's beside the point. Not important. I just want to see, has it actually got tactic on this, or have I just done nothing with it? No, it's got tactic things on. It's just, we're not playing well. That's alright though. Again, if there's one game where I don't really care how I play, it's this one. If this happens in the Champions League final, then there will be heads rolling. Although, I would like the game's, you know, basic opponents to work. Like when I pass it there with Dallo, I'd like Dallo to pass it. I know I'm asking for a lot, but we also saw need 2 goals from Garnacho, but I'm not sure if we're going to get 1 goal from anybody. Again, it's not a be-all and end-all if we don't get the Golden Boot, but it would be nice to get the Golden Boot. Rashford puts that quite far wide, actually, off the replay, it looks like. Didn't realise Burnley had adopted the teachings of Barcelona, but I guess I was, you know, tiki-taka it around me like I'm not fucking here. Great block. Somehow going to be theirs because Dallo just fucking touches like an idiot. Again, maybe we'll be in a market for a right back. I'm not 100% sure on what to do that spot yet. Martinez hasn't really impressed me, apart from maybe one or 2 games, and I do love Dallo in this career mode only, but just hasn't really been great towards the end of the season. Well, there's the goal that equals the Golden Boot. And it's back-to-back 30 Premier League goal seasons for Garnacho. Past 2 seasons, he's got 30 league goals in both. He's really made that number 7 shirt like even more iconic. Obviously that number 7 has been worn by some of the greats. Garnacho continues the tradition. It's been a while since we had a great number 7. Since the second Ronaldo stint, I suppose. Even though it ended messily. Really good player for us in that 21-22 season. It's the equaliser on Rashford. Can't control it. Nearly bowls Livakovic into the net. Again, we are using a formation that's a really bad for me because I just can't use it. I'm not very good at it. Great block though by Nasio that time. Yeah, Bergvall might just not have had game time because he's not the greatest. No, seriousness. Before the fucking difficult run came in, we were doing alright then. What do I do? Like, do I just let the game play this one out? Tactical submit? I don't really know why they're the best team in the... it's poor defender for me again. Can't get the ball off Roya. Why nobody's marking Foster is another one. Oh man, if you're going to get your fucking bad game out of the way, please just do it. He's just avoiding the football at all costs. I don't know why I did 5 back. This is just fucking terrible idea, but funny, innit? At least it doesn't really matter. Try to keep it alive. Bergvall. Garnacho. And as it stands, I don't know how fucking... What's his face is doing? I don't know how Garnacho's doing. Or Gyökeres is doing. But Garnacho, as far as I know, takes the lead for the Golden Boot. Bergvall's shot slaved straight into the path of Alejandro Garnacho. Apparently hitting a half volley with his weak foot off the rebound is an acrobatic finish. I can see your big comment, Izzy. I'll read it at half time. It's just too much to read and play the game at the same time, so I'll read it at half time. 31 goals. Well, oh, just who am I playing? Who am I actually playing here? I genuinely don't know who I'm playing football against. Boyo's got a hat-trick. I'm glad old man's decided to drop a stinker now, because, like... Do you know what? I'm going to make a fucking tactical change already. 5 back is just not working, is it? I can't change team sheets in the fucking match. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right. We're turning the 5 back off, and we're never using it again. It's never gracing this club again. Okay, let me... Oh, I need to do the... There we go. We'll do that. Fuck it. People go whatever rules they want. I'm not really giving a shit. One of the centre-backs is going to have to go to DM, and I think it's got to be Delit, because he's just a slow fucker. Do that. I don't really care. I just don't want to be in the 5 back anymore. We've conceded 4 to Burnley. I thought it was just a matter of them being good, or me not giving a shit. (4-2) before half time against Burnley. I don't understand why Burnley is suddenly the best team in the world either. Like, it really is confusing. Shaw gets it away. Not really all the way, but it's away enough. Bergvall. Out to Garnacho. I'd like it to go all the way to Kvaratskhelia. I don't know if it's going to. Nearly did, to be fair. You know what? Nearly did. Whatever credit's due. Again, I don't really know what's happened in this one. I'm not really bothered either. Oh man makes a save. You must be fucking off your head. I just don't think Oman cares about this one, to be honest. Oh, big touch doesn't work. 4-2 down at half time. Not really what I expected, but it is where we're at. And again, Any other game, I obviously wouldn't be fucking around this much. So it's like, it is what it is. Broya hat-trick, fair play to him, he's cooking. Or something. Well, Garnacho's just looking to see if he can get the golden boot, to be honest. He doesn't care a fuck about the result. Oman obviously doesn't care either, because he's letting forward without any a lot of effort. Imagine you do a FIFA 10 career mode as a player career mode, pretending you're a youth academy player, then season 15 you manually retire just for the final day to see what you would have gotten as a team to manage. If the game actually allowed you to be a manager, then you load up FIFA or FC 25, remake that player as a manager, manage whatever team you should have managed in FIFA 10 if the game allowed you to continue. See if you can be a star player or star manager. That would be a really good idea, and it kind of plays off the idea you were doing before with the 15-year women's career mode as well. It's not a bad idea. The only problem that I could see with me not doing it is I don't have FIFA 10. And I don't have anything to play FIFA 10 on. But it is a really good idea. Right, where were we? Yeah, I guess Oman just doesn't care today because he's just been fucking shit. 51 to 49 turns possession in favour of Burnley, 7 shots to 6 and 3 expected goals to 2.5. I just don't think we care, really. We're already champions, or Premier League champions. Man of the match at half time goes to Rashford with assist and a 7.7. Garnacho has 2 goals and a 7.7 as well. Diamante's been trying, he's the only one that has. Oman is on a 5.2. 6 shots, 2 saves, 4 conceded. Their man of the match, if you could pick one, is Lyle Foster with a goal and 2 assists. And Armando Broja with a hat-trick and 1 assist. They're both on 10 ratings. And Mecca with another assist as well, 7.1. And Livakovic actually making saves for them. 5 shots, 3 saves, 2 conceded. Let's just see this season out. Win, loss or draw at the end of this. Don't really mind. Garnacho's secured the golden boot. We'll take it as well, but obviously the idea was to win the Premier League and we've done that, so. It'll be fun if Burnley have never played like this in their lives. All these fancy flicks and fancy passes. I wanted Rashford to be in the centre there, to be honest. I don't know why he fucking drifted off like a twat. Probably the system we're playing. It still isn't our regular system. I don't know, I couldn't bother finding our regular system, so I've just switched it to something that's not 5-back. Delit's in DM for the fucking last few minutes of his, probably the last few minutes of his United career. I don't know if I want to start him in the Champions League final. I probably will though. Right, Burnley, you don't need to try this hard. You've already survived in the Premier League. You're probably going to beat us in what is a mad result, but funny. I've aimed that at the left back, so I don't know where the fuck that thinks it's going. And the left back was open. That's why I aimed at the left back. Not like the left wing that wasn't. Garnacho. I don't know who Garbino is. Oh, it's a women's player. Oh, he tried for his hat-trick. Fuck, it was bring on Hjulmand. Matthias de Ligt may or may not play his last minutes. He plays his last minutes at Old Trafford anyway, unless somehow the final Champions League finals hosted there. Hjulmand comes in for the remainder of the game. Another man who I'm maybe considering selling. I'm not going to say yes or no, but maybe. Yeah, as you see, 6 days away, Champions League final. We've not really covered ourselves in glory with this game here, but at the same time, we don't really care. Ref? No? Okay. Forgot I'm not the opponent, so I don't get fouls given against me. Yeah, Bergval's not really covering himself in glory, but again, he's not played in a while, so he's probably just rusty. They keep trying to do these little passes through, and I know what they're going to do, and I try and get a player in the way. And most of the time, it just doesn't matter. They're just going to get past her anyway. That time it worked. Looks like West Ham are going to lose on their final day as well, so at least it's not just us. West Ham already secured Champions League football. Worrell for Salisu. See if there's anyone I want to switch for a Champions League final just to keep him fit. Bring on Martinez. And we'll bring on... do this. If Garnacho's got the golden boot, fair play to him. If he doesn't, then it's not the end of the world. Just make a load of changes, try and keep some fitness for the Champions League final. Obviously we've got a 6-day break, so we can do like the training plans as well. But a lot of changes. Garnacho, Rashford and Dalot make way. Martinez, Bowman and Højlund on. A lot of these that have just come on have the potential to be game changers, so then again, if Højlund just leaves the ball and doesn't pass it like an ass, that's not really helpful to their cause. I love how we could have been on for a treble this year and we're not, and we're actually, it might be the FA Cup's fault that we don't get it, a trophy that we've already won twice rather than the Champions League. Bit crazy to me anyway. I've aimed at Højlund. He's onside. He's right there. Give it to Højlund. I love Bowman, but he didn't need the ball there. So at least you haven't conceded any more yet. You already yet because Martinez been beaten. Breuer. Oh man, saves. I don't really know what that first half was, but there's been no goals this second half. Peltier's coming off, I don't know who's coming on. Looks like a fucking hard man, I'll tell you that much. There's boos ringing round, but really I don't think we care. It'd be nice to end on a win, but again, I always seem to lose my last Premier League game. Don't spill it right in front of a striker who's got a lot of goals. Okay, it wasn't him, it was a Mecca. I thought it was Breuer. Patrick Hero, Mando Breuer. Egan Riley apparently as fast as Scalia. Who knew? Granted, I did slow down and try a skill move, but that's not the point. I'm not being funny, but Breuer's not as fast. Or if it's good. Foster puts it way off target. Again, 10 minutes to go. We are going to lose our last game of the season, but who cares? Burnley are going to get a win that probably gets them up to 14th or something. In 6 days, we're playing the biggest game of our careers. So. Oh, I thought Land was going to continue his run, but of course his game does not want me to like this game. If I did, it would do what I wanted. Yeah, I think it's very apparent, especially with Luke Shaw. We need some change in that left back spot. I think Cariolo still starts. We'll just try and get somebody in to back him up. I was thinking of going all out for Hassan from Bilbao, but we won't do that probably. Wrong side of the post from Kvaratskhelia. I think that probably sums up this game today. Not far off, but not enough. Colours have been all day, to be honest. $4 minutes to go. Try to remember the last time we won a game on last day. Because I know last season, even when we won the Premier League, we lost our last game of the season. I think we lost our last game of the season in Season 2 as well. Don't remember Season 1, been too long. Point is, if I know we're going to finish somewhere, I just don't try. And it shows. Old man's had an alright second half, but the first half was really what ruined it for us. Again, I'm not arsed because this isn't the Champions League final, but if this were to be the Champions League final, we're having a serious talk about Zano, man. Who's ringing round? Well, the away team and the away fans have got something to celebrate, I suppose. Twat it away, Luke. Oh. I pressed B to just clear it, but either the game ignored me or I didn't press it hard enough or something. I definitely pressed B though to clear it. Maybe Luke Shaw's reactions are fucking like 12 now because he's old. But no, I still held his like 84 rating to be honest, but fair play to him for doing so. Okay, just not allowed to win the ball. Well, I'm hoping that Mr. Garnacho's done enough to win the Golden Boot. Last goal of the season, perhaps? Nah. Well, maybe. We've got a corner. Land fires one. At, what's his face? Livakovic. We'll just twat it in, see what happens. Nothing. Well, it's a shit end to a very good season. There were definitely some collapses along the way, don't get me wrong, but who cares? We've won the league, we're celebrating a loss. It's even funnier, to be honest. Oh well. Premier League's done. Might have taken an L today. We take a dub overall. Burnley just apparently so much better in the first half. We didn't really combat it. Man, the match goes, or for us anyway, goes to Garnacho with a brace and 8.4, hopefully enough for the Golden Boot. But I also subbed him off, because I want to keep him as ready as I can for the Champions League final. 8.2 for Diamande. Solid defensive display. He might get the nod in the Champions League final. Don't know yet. Assist and a 7.6 for Marcus Rashford. And yeah, Zano, man, not really the greatest today. He wasn't the worst. Delit on a 5.1. Do we trust him in the Champions League final against his former club? I don't know. It really depends on who they have. 10 shots, 6 saves, 4 conceded. Second half was really good from Zano, man. Just the first half was a disaster. Man of the match, take your pick. Was it Lyle Foster with a goal and 2 assists? Or was it Amando Broya with a hat-trick and 1 assist? 10 ratings for both of them. Astor Franks with an 8.3. The other assist coming from Nemeka and their goalkeeper Livakovic. 6 shots, 4 saves, 2 conceded. Second half was kind of quiet compared to the first half, which was bloody rowdy. And even though we lose today, we win overall. 55 to 45 in terms of possession, 13 shots to 9 and 4.3 expected goals to 3.1. We really do get fucking complacent on this game when I just don't care. It really shows. But 4-2 loss will not dampen the spirits of a Premier League title win. And even Arsenal lost on the final day. So did West Ham. So did Spurs. So did a few big teams. Player of the Season award is inbound. David Beckham to present. And it goes to... What? What? Oh! Right. I thought it was going to go to Garnacho. Well, the older he gets, the better he gets. I'll be 100%. I was expecting Alejandro Garnacho to come and receive that award, but it wasn't. It was Bruno Fernandes. I love that, to be fair. I love that. And I think that just shows that we need to keep him for one more season because he is still very much cooking. The thing is, there is a couple of players. There's a couple of players it's a difficult situation for, and one of them, unfortunately, is Kvaratskhelia. Again, I'm happy to try Cam again starting next season, but I feel like he deserves to be somewhere where he's, the main man. I don't know. It's not for this season to discuss anyway. He's going to start the champ. Well, no, he's not. He's not going to start the Champions League final, is he? I just remembered he's not going to start the Champions League final. I promised that to Roman Bowman. I don't know. I really don't know. Make sure everyone's plans are as they should be as we head towards the biggest game of all our lives. Well, we end today Premier League champions, and we've got an email from the Man United board with a lot of money in it. But it's not over yet. It's Diamande, despite us losing, makes the team of the week. I believe there was a couple of Burnley players in there as well. Bryant and Foster both in there. I don't know. We'll have a quick look over the Premier League season. We're obviously doing the full wrap-up of it next time. But this is what's to come for the season finale. At one point, potentially the career mode finale. I think I will go for a season 5. I don't know if I want to, but I think we've got to end the story on the treble if we can. But that is your Champions League final. That will take place tomorrow, if I can find a time, which I should be able to. Premier League ends like this then. Man United finish top of the table. 89 points, 108 league goals. Very interesting season as well, I will admit. Arsenal, West Ham and Manchester City complete the top 4. Liverpool get the Europa League spot, with Aston Villa probably getting conference. Brighton, their loss to us, probably cost them a European spot. Maybe it didn't, depending on cup competitions. We don't know yet. Chelsea, Wolves and Spurs complete the top half of the table. Down into the lower half, Newcastle, Brentford, Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest, Burnley, and then there was 5 teams that were around that relegation scrap. Who's gone down? Fulham survive. Palace survive. Leicester do not survive, and neither do Bristol City, and we knew about Southampton anyway. But those are your relegated teams. Leicester, Bristol City, who I thought for a while this season were going to pull off an escape, and Southampton go down. Quick competition check as well. Community Shield, we battered Chelsea at the start of the season. Feels like forever ago. Newcastle won the FA Cup over Chelsea, 2-0. No treble on the cards, no Carabao Cup either. Spurs, yes, Spurs win a trophy, 2-1 over Nottingham Forest. They win the Carabao Cup. The Super Cup was won by Atletico Madrid over Arsenal on penalties. We know about the Champions League final. The Europa League final's already been played as Braga beat Besiktas. And the conference final's already been played as well, as Valencia beat Rennes. And we never got a job for the Euros, and we did get offered Finland, but I didn't really want to manage Finland, if I'm being honest. No offence to the Finnish people of the world. But let's go take a look at the news then. That's the wrong... I kind of clicked the right bumper as I was sitting up. Fascinating clash this week. in the UEFA Champions League, Bayern Munich and Manchester United look to take a big step towards lifting the trophy this season. It's the biggest step because it's a bloody final. Big game tonight. Let's bring our A game. Boss, just give me a day off to watch the match. Shouldn't be working at that point. It'll be in the evening. Although in real life I'd be working. So maybe. As you see, Valencia beat Rennes 3-2 and become Conference League winners. And Premier League Team of the Week has been announced with Ousmane Diomande involved for us, Armando Broja and Lyle Foster for Burnley. That team of the season? No, it'll be team of the season, will it? Manchester United making an impact not only on the pitch but also in the books. Carlos Rodriguez's club is now worth over £2 billion. Brighton beat Brentford, Nottingham Forest beat Leicester, Chelsea beat Arsenal, and Garnacho, did he win the Golden Boot? I don't know, he's on 31. Oman has been named goalkeeper of the Premier League. The Manchester United stopper was voted top keeper thanks to a tally of 12 clean sheets. And their team of this season has been in that. What? How did Bruno Fernandes get player of the season but not team of the season? And how am I United only get one player in there winning the Premier League? Garnacho deserves it, yes, but like, what the fuck? And yeah, the Premier League player of the tournament has been announced as Manchester United's Bruno Fernandes. Doesn't slow down. And as you can see, Manchester United have won the Premier League title at the end of what's been a competitive and thrilling season for both players and fans. Although we don't need to read this, although we did lose to Burnley. After a great performance in the match against Man United, Broja is named player of the match. And having beaten Burnley in a reverse fixture, we lost this time around. We just didn't give a shit, did we? But yeah, Premier League winner, player of the tournament. There's no news on the Golden Boot. That's the team of the tournament, or team of the season. And Bruno Fernandes still got a lot to offer, I tell you now. He will drop down to 90, probably before the end of the season. But he's still performing at a very high level. In fact, he's been at this fucking 10 weeks thing for a little while now. I don't know if he is going to go down. He might even go up in overall again. I don't know. But he's been, yeah. For Kvaratskhelia, I don't know yet. I'm happy to test him at Cam again. But it's going to be a difficult one. I think the better thing for him is just to move him on and let him be a star somewhere else. Personally. But we can have a discussion about that after the fact, after the Champions League final. What I do know now is that have we won the Premier League? Yes. Have we got the Golden Boot? With Alejandro Garnacho. We've not got a Champions League one, and we won't bloody get it either. Dusan Vlahovic has been absolutely insane. Rashford's done really well, though, to be fair, since he's switched to striker. It's quite a quiet one for Garnacho. Only 6. But I say only 6. He's got 6 still. Holland with 6 as well. Bowman with 6. Assists. Garnacho top assister alongside Jamal Musiala. And we have got to check the Bayern team as well. And clean sheets, no one anywhere to be seen in the Man United area. Because we used a lot of both the goalkeepers, to be honest. But that's not what I wanted to check. What I wanted to check was the Premier League Golden Boot. It goes to Alejandro Garnacho. Takes it on the final day. Oh, mate. Back-to-back Golden Boots for the star boy. In fact, he's not even a star boy anymore because he's 23 nearly. He's a star man. Victor Gyökeres just getting second with 30 goals. Haaland, Wahi and Diaz complete the top 5. Any other United players in here? Xerxes in joint 6th. Bowman joint 11th. And not bad all around. Top assister is Bruno Fernandes. You can see why he got the player of the tournament. And Bowman might have been up there in terms of stats for a contender, to be honest. 16 assists as well as 14 goals from Roman Bowman. He might have most Premier League contributions overall. Unless you count Garnacho. Rashford in there. I mean, it's 4 out of 5 top assisters are from Manchester United. Fernandes, Bowman, Rashford and Kvaratskhelia are all in the top 5. Ødegaard, the only Arsenal representative. Even 6th is a Man United player with Garnacho there. Anyone else coming up for United? Or is that it? Kariolu is 6 from fullback. Haaland with 6 and an injury well, in an injury hit season. Jean Oman with 12 clean sheets in 28 appearances. It's not that bad when you think, well, you look at that now. Because usually you'd think, oh, he's played every game of the season. He's only got 12 clean sheets. No, he missed 10. We gave 10 to Gillet, and I don't know how many he got in the end. But the top 5, I should say, is like this. Zanoman with 12, Alvaro Velez with 11 for West Ham, 9 each for Unai Simon and Georgi Mamadashvili of Brighton and Liverpool, respectively, and Edison on 8 alongside Merritt as well, who's joint 5th. Anyone else for United? I doubt Gillet makes onto the list, but you just don't know. We're going to scroll down anyway. He might have had 2. He does have 2. Alexandre Gillet, 2 clean sheets in just 10 appearances. Not too shabby either. 2 red cards for Sinclair Armstrong, the only one to get 2. And 7 yellow cards for both Gyökeres and Gordon. So at least Gyökeres is top of a leaderboard somewhere, just not the one that matters. So before we end today, let's go see what Bayern have and what we've got to come up against. Bayern Munich. Let's see what we're in for. We've got Alisson in the sticks. Alisson in goal. You know, we'll go through positions. Alisson in goal. Lunin as a backup. That's a really good goalkeeping department, I can't lie. Defensively, we've got Eric Dyer still. Martin Fernandes. They've got Pierre Kalulu, though, who looks really good at this point in career mode. Franz Kratzig. Max Schulze. Destiny Udogie, who is, really good left back. And Mickey van de Ven as well. So they'll probably go with Van de Ven and Kalulu. Will probably make sense with Fernandes right back and Udogie left back. Midfield, they're spoilt for choice. They've got Stefan Bajcetic is now 80. Serge Gnabry still there. Nestori Irankunda, very good wonder kid. Benedict Kaiser, a regen. Luka Warwick Koleosho, not someone I expected to see there. Maurice Krattenmacher, Konrad Leimer, Jamal Musiala, of course, he's still there. He is going to be a problem. Do we have the solution? Don't know. Wilson Odobert, João Paulini as well, still there. Alexander Pavlovic and Brian Zaragoza, all their midfield options and their attackers. Yeah, we might be cooked. They have got Endrick, who still has potential to be special. He is a baller. And I think, though, if we beat Bayern, we could be, open to maybe stealing an Endrick, perhaps. Pedro Goncalves as well. George Ilinikena, who's a good wonder kid as well. Probably still have a good potential about him. Serdan Nezovic and Gabriel Vidovic. They have got all they really need, to be honest. It's going to be a really good Bayern team. I am concerned, but I am ready. So that is the Bayern squad that we will see next time. But that is for next time. As you can see here, just one more game to go now. Bayern Munich. Can we jump ship beforehand? Because I'm a little bit scared, actually. Let's get going. Where are we seeing? I'm joking, by the way. I just want to see who would want me. Pretty much everyone. Well, West Ham, Newcastle, Bournemouth, Wolves, Brighton, Aston Villa, Spurs, and then PSG as well, outside of the Premier League. And then, of course, we'll take a look at all the other leagues, take a look at all the stats and that next time. Although I am intrigued. Who has the most contributions in the Premier League overall if you put them together? Because it probably is Garnacho, but I just want to see. Garnacho's got 41, Xerxes with 25, Rashford with 21. Yeah, Garnacho's quite far ahead, actually. I'm surprised he didn't get player of the season. I thought he would, but they gave it to Bruno, which is fair enough, because he's still the captain, and he's still putting up very good numbers. But Garnacho, far and away, on statistics, the better player. 43 goals, 19 assists. Just ridiculous. But ladies and gentlemen, that's going to end today's episode of the Manchester United Career Mode. I will see you hopefully tomorrow, if not as soon as possible, as we take on Bayern in the Champions League. You might be asking, where are we going for the Champions League final? I'm also intrigued. We'll be playing it at Wembley. So we'll be going to Wembley for the Champions League final, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Take care. I've just realised as well, before I started outroing, our last disaster was at Wembley. We lost to Chelsea in the FA Cup semi-final. So we're going back to Wembley with all the hoodoo of that FA Cup semi-final with hopefully a bit less hoodoo, and a bit more success. But ladies and gentlemen, that will be it for today. I will see you tomorrow for the Champions League final. Take care and peace.